destroy your RV. That's what everybody's told us anyways. But this week, we're finding out how true that statement really is.
The Alaska Highway is an almost 1,400-mile-long road that starts in Dawson Creek, British Columbia, travels through the Yukon, and ends in Delta Junction, Alaska. And after 3 years of full-time RV life, we're doing what literally everyone told us not to do. We're taking our almost brand new RV up this infamous road. This highway was built during World War II in less than 8 months. And every year, it faces some of the harshest conditions imaginable. The relentless freeze-thaw cycles, brutal sub-zero temperatures, and unyielding ice create a battlefield of frost heaves and potholes. It's a place where the elements wage war on the asphalt, turning each mile into a test of endurance for any vehicle. And we've been told that the further you go on this road, the worse it gets. So far, we've made it to Chena Hot Springs and come out unscathed. But over the next 72 hours, we might be facing the most challenging drive we've ever done. This film is a compilation of footage from our entire 3 months in Alaska, so get ready for one long, epic adventure.
Hi guys, I didn't see you there. Well, anyways, it's a rainy day today. As you can see, we're still at our boondocking spot that's like 2 minutes down the road from Leona's Hot Springs. Leord? Is it Leord? Leord Hot Spring. But we're getting ready to go, and our first stop on our long, we're just driving for the rest of our lives starting today. So make sure you stick around for all that. Go ahead and click the subscribe button if you just want to see us miserably drive through the Alcan, which is going to be terrible. But our first stop's going to be Watson Lake. And hopefully we'll get there in one piece.
Now, Craig probably thinks we're stopping in Watson Lake and staying there.
What you mean?
But we're not. We're just stopping in Watson Lake to do our signpost for us and to dump. And then we're going to our first boondocking spot.
Well, how far is that?
I don't remember, but it's not too far. It's not too bad.
You see how they'll never tell me anything?
If we told him, he would not remember.
I'm just here, guys. I'm just here to taxi people around. That's it.
Also, to be clear, we are excited about our journey up the Alcan. I'm excited. I just get to be along for the ride though, so, you know. If you've been following along on our journey to Alaska, you know that we're caravanning with our friends, Kaleb and Joseph from Open Roading, and it does make me feel better about this journey we're embarking on over the next 3 days, because we have definitely heard from, like, numerous people have emailed us that have just passed over this highway and said that it is pretty bad. Some people had damage, so we're happy to have friends nearby in case something goes wrong for either one of us. How you feeling about this next few days?
I don't know. I don't know what to expect, really. I hope it's not too bad. A couple of people had told us that it's just all downhill after, what was that place?
Watson, well, really Watson Lake and then Destruction Bay.
Okay.
Aptly named.
Yeah, so we got a little bit before that, but I don't know. I don't really want to break anything.
No, me neither.
So we're getting our first taste of these awful roads that everybody's warned us about, which the road isn't so bumpy and wavy and pothole or anything like that. There's so much like loose rocks on it. A huge rock just hit our windshield. I don't think it cracked it. I got to check it when we get out. There might be a little something, but also Kaleb and Joseph got hit, and I think they may have a crack in theirs now. Big boys. Those little baby boys.
Oh. And now we have officially crossed over from British Columbia into the Yukon.
So everybody told us it is harder to find DEF here, and they were not kidding. We've been looking everywhere we've been so far, like the hot springs, that area. They do carry it, however they were sold out when we got there, so they didn't have any. But I've already got my warning on telling me I need to get some in or it's gonna slow me down. And like, I got like over 100 miles left, so I should be good as long as the next place has it at Lake Watson. If they have it, we'll be good.
All right, we made it to Watson Lake, specifically the signpost forest. If you saw our video last week, you know that we made a couple of signs that we're gonna hang up. Our Wild RV Life sign, and then our Shine Tallahassee sign. And now we just have to go find a spot in the forest to install them. So the signpost forest is basically just a quirky roadside attraction. I don't know how or when it started, but sometime long ago, people put up some signs, and ever since then, now there is literally a just signpost forest, which is exactly what it sounds like. There's signs everywhere. We have to find an empty spot for our sign. Where are we gonna find an empty spot at?
I don't know, probably not at the start of it that's been filled for 20 years
we're
now.
Gonna have to go deep into the forest.
Deep into the
Deep
forest.
into the forest to find our spot. Oh, there's spots at the very top, but we don't have a ladder, so. Found a spot.
Let's try the shine one first.
All right.
You gotta actually hold something now.
Okay.
What is this nail? What is that? I need a rock.
Is it gonna be right in the way? See if it can go over it.
It might be. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll just do something.
Just don't do it too hard or it'll crack it.
Right there?
Yeah, looks good, I think. Nice.
Nice, one more.
Solid.
One more. There we go.
Here we go. Okay, first sign down. If you watched last week's video, you know that Shine Tallahassee is the nonprofit organization that 10% of all of Wild RV Life proceeds goes to. So we wanted to hang a sign in their honor.
I did that. I painted it.
Oh yes, and both Craig and I each did one, and that one was Craig's. And
You
this
can
one
tell
was mine.
by how bad it started getting the longer I went with it.
The handwriting fell apart a little bit at the bottom, but it's a pretty good, I think you did a great job. It looks great.
You can read it. Now we gotta go find another spot, hopefully.
Hopefully.
We found one. There's 2 nails in it though. I don't know if they're, oh man, it's.
So resourceful. All right, signpost forest was a success for all of us. We got all our signs hung up. Now we just have to get fuel and DEF because otherwise.
And food, most important.
Food most important.
Should be lunch.
Yeah. But DEF's also really important because otherwise we're gonna be driving 5 miles an hour and that's just a little too slow. So even though Watson Lake was our main destination today, it's not actually where we're doing our first overnight. We're continuing to drive another hour and a half, 2 hours towards Alaska, and then we're gonna do a little overnight on this roadside boondocking pull-off spot, whatever you wanna call it, before continuing on tomorrow. So far, the road has been pretty good past Watson Lake, but we'll see as we continue on, especially tomorrow, how things deteriorate. Maverick, you've been, what you doing there?
He's just hanging out.
Why are you looking at you like that?
Sometimes I feel like you're gonna murder me in my sleep, boy.
With a big, large area right by the river.
Dang, look how nice this is.
This is really nice. We're going from our overnight spot here on the Swift River on the side of the Alcan all the way up through Whitehorse today and to a new little roadside pull-up at Kluane Lake. That's our goal for today. We've heard that the roads, as soon as you get past Whitehorse, start to deteriorate quite rapidly and you have to start going a lot slower. So, we're in for an adventure.
Making your way up.
We've got Kaylin and Joseph leading the way to start out our drive today, which means we get a heads up if there's any big bumps coming because we get to watch their RV go da-dun-dun-dun, so we can slow down. Is that right?
Yeah, we just dodged one actually because of them. So when you're driving the Alcan, there's always some signs, orange signs or orange like little flag things, and they indicate like bumps in the road. And they do really well at letting you know where all the bumps are. So if you see them, make sure you slow down.
All right, first rest stop of the day.
Ready?
Yep.
So we're on this long stretch of gravel road right here where they're redoing it or something. And the worst part about this, like I can go slow, I'm only doing like 30 miles an hour. But this guy, it's when you gotta pass these people on these roads. They just sling so many rocks at you. And there's nothing you can do. It don't matter if you go slow or fast or nothing.
That was okay. We didn't get any that
too
time.
bad that time, but usually it just pelts you with a bunch of little pebbles. Oh, that'd have been a bad one.
Would have been a bad one.
Yeah, that's some big old potholes.
We're less than 10 minutes away from our overnight spot tonight, and I'm pretty excited for this one because it's supposed to be on a lake and it should be really, really pretty. And the drive today has been okay, definitely worse. The roads were worse condition than yesterday.
But still not bad.
Still not too bad. You saw some of the missing pavement sections, some potholes in the road, but mostly avoidable, especially since there's not a lot of people on the road so we can drive around them. But we were at a fuel station getting fuel, and there was a truck driver getting fuel on the other side of Kaylin and Joseph, and he told them that we were going to rip our RV to pieces as we continued up to Alaska, so.
It's still in one piece so far.
There's still tomorrow, and I think it's supposed to be the worst section tomorrow. So there's still a chance we rip our RV to pieces. I don't know.
Yeah, up to this point, it's been like not bad at all. Like super doable in any rig, any kind of rig.
Yeah, but everybody has said after Destruction Bay, the destruction comes. But I'm ready for this overnight spot right on the lake. It's gonna be epic. Here's the lake. It's so pretty. Looks like we've got friends. And we're gonna have to be on the other side. Dang it.
Terrible. We didn't get the best spot, guys.
It is a Saturday.
Look at all these people taking all the good spots. I could back the back end just in between them. People probably get upset. I would. Shoot.
A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. And we're off for our final stretch of the Alcan all the way into Alaska today. That's the plan anyways, if nothing goes wrong, because we are entering the worst section of the road. Everyone has said that this is by far the worst part of the Alcan in terms of road condition.
I don't know why she seems so excited about it. Dang. She just wants something bad to happen.
No, I'm just keeping a positive attitude. I think it's gonna be okay, but the guy who was stranded on this side of the road last night, it does make me a little nervous, but we tightened our lug nuts, so hopefully we'll be good.
So we were following Kaleb and Joseph from Open Roading right now, so we've been traveling with, as you guys know. But we're like on this part of the road that I have some pretty bad like dips and road patches and stuff like that, and we'll watch their like RV bouncing up and down and like weaving and stuff and leaning and all that. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's about to be bad. And then we go over and it's not really that, it doesn't feel as bad as it looks like comparing to what they're going through or whatever. And I think it really is this Gen Y torsion flex hitch that we have. Like, I think it just helps it absorb so much of the impacts and bumps and stuff. And I don't know, it feels a lot better than I would have anticipated going over all this.
So the worst part of the road seems to be where they've removed the pavement. I don't know if they're planning to repave it or something like that, but it's basically just dirt and gravel, and it gets real potholed and rutted and bumpy.
Speaking of the devil,
here we are on another one. This is not as bad as the last one though.
well, it is uphill though this time.
All right, quick little rest stop to let the dogs walk, get some snacks, potty break for everyone, and we're getting close to the Alaskan border. Of course, it's slow going, about 35 miles an hour.
30
to 40 miles, yeah, the whole way, so. Whew.
The mosquitoes are so bad already.
Full force.
Yeah.
But it's warm and sunny, so
I don't know. Whew.
happy about that.
So we're passing through Beaver Creek now. The roads have smoothed out, at least through this little town, but we're about 30 miles, 30 minutes, somewhere in there, from the border into Alaska. So we're getting close. I'm about to be American again.
Once we get settled in our overnight spot for tonight, assuming we make it there, which is looking good so far, we'll do a full recap of what we think of the Alaskan highway, do a full check of the RV to make sure it didn't do anything to our RV that we don't know about. And yeah, but first we gotta make it through this border. Guess what?
We're close to Alaska?
No, we're in Alaska now. Literally,
we are?
that was the border, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
We just haven't gone through customs.
Easiest border crossing ever.
We made it to Alaska! High five? Yes.
Yes.
No, I actually was talking about how I am like not looking forward to driving back all the way through Canada.
Get better though? Did you see the pavement line?
Oh,
The pavement line.
Oh my goodness.
You can tell when you cross into Alaska.
I'm so
Nice.
happy about that.
What are you, in two places at once?
That's exactly it. Said it couldn't be done. Look at me go.
Look, you can see the line all the way back behind Craig. That's pretty cool. International boundary. We're gonna walk in, so I think, like, hang on, are you in it? Not quite, don't go in it. Don't go any closer, don't go any closer. Okay, we made it to Alaska. We're here! Okay, pulling up to customs now, and there is a big line because all of the RVs decided to come through at exactly the same time.
Yeah.
May please the passports. Thank you.
Anything else?
All right, welcome back to the United States.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. All right, good. Well, I'll tell you what, live the adventure, enjoy it, have fun, welcome to Alaska.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In terms of road conditions, once you get back into the US, they look fantastic. And that's all just a trick. Because then they become the worst roads of the entire Alcan.
For the entire United States.
These things are atrocious. Terrible.
There's like
There's utopious amounts of potholes. Is that a word?
I don't know.
I think utopious.
Utopias?
I think that means something. Yeah, let's go with that.
Not sure. But yes, the potholes are the biggest issue because like we can deal with dirt roads or gravel or washboard, but the potholes, if you can't miss them, that'll mess something up. So we're trying our best to avoid all of them. Got some road construction going on. I don't know.
I'm leading the pack though.
Yeah.
We're out front and ahead. We are going to be number one, if nothing else. Either breaking something or getting to our spot.
Yeah.
Because we're first.
Tok, Alaska yesterday to head to our first real destination in Alaska, which was Chitna at the start of McCarthy Road. But to be totally honest, everything kind of went wrong. First, the drive took hours longer than it should have because of road conditions. Surprise, surprise. The frost heaves are really frost heaving today. We're traveling with Kaleb and Joseph from Open Roading, if you don't know, throughout our Alaska trip. And we just went over a big frost heave and watched their ladder bounce down. It's dangling. We had to pull over so they could reattach it a little bit better. I mean, it didn't fall off, but it was close. Roads are a little crazy today. And then when we got to our dry camping spot, it was totally packed. I am nervous.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
So it is pretty much just completely full. I'm not even sure how we're turning around to get out of here. Issue right now is I don't know if there's enough space from that tree line to this tree line for the RV to like fit. Because if the RV can't fit perpendicular, then you can't turn around.
Looks like it's gonna be a success. Okay, if they can do it, we can do it, even though they're a little bit shorter, so we'll see.
It's a giant turnaround area down there.
Well, we got out of our little predicament.
Yeah, hopefully we're not driving to another one though.
Hopefully. Now we had no reservations, of course, and we tried calling the only RV park in the area, but it was also completely full. So we headed up the road to hopefully a different dry camping campground, but it was so small and we could not fit. So up the road we kept going, backtracking nearly an hour, and ended up here at Kenny Lake Mercantile for the night. We were really hoping to be able to get down to McCarthy to hike on Route Glacier, but now that we're like 3 hours away one way to do a day trip, we just decided we had to give it up. So now we're cutting our losses and heading to Valdez to hopefully redeem our first week in Alaska.
I think it's gonna be one of the best places we go to in Alaska.
Just because we weren't even planning to go there?
I don't know, it just seems like it's gonna be nice.
Yes.
I'm very
Look
hopeful.
at positive Craig.
Very
Positivity, bringing the positivity this morning.
Am I what, positive or something?
No, I haven't been telling you guys that. What are you talking about? Anyways, we gotta get on the road. We're already late. It's checkout time. Oh my God.
My elbow.
Can you see? Oh gosh.
My other arm is covered.
Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh gosh, you just flung it everywhere.
I don't know.
Look at it, it's swarming. I don't know if you can see. Oh my gosh. Okay, Alaska tip of the day, do not go outside without bug spray on. Oh my goodness gracious.
I have heard the mosquitoes in Alaska were bad. Like we've heard that, we knew it
Obviously,
or whatever.
right?
But I just don't think until you're here and get the experience, you can actually anticipate how bad they really are. Whoever has ever told you about mosquitoes in Alaska, if they've told you, just assume it's worse.
Now, we are not showing up to Valdez with no reservations. I guess we learned our lesson after yesterday. And so last night I got on, looked at a few RV parks and happened to find a reservation at Valdez RV Park and booked it. There weren't that many left. So can you come to Alaska without reservations?
Kind of.
Kind of. You better be flexible.
Your day might be longer than you anticipate.
That is right. So the drive out to Valdez, though, is supposed to be gorgeous. And of course, the town of Valdez is supposed to be beautiful. I'm actually very excited about it, and we're hoping to do some fun activities while we're there. As you travel the Richardson Highway to Valdez, you'll go over Thompson Pass, which is one of the snowiest places on Earth. It averages over 500 inches of snow a year, but has gotten over 900 inches in a single winter before. The views are breathtaking. You'll see white snow contrasted by the most luscious greenery and waterfalls literally everywhere you look. Then you go through Keystone Canyon, where the waterfalls get even more impressive, and you find yourself wondering, is this real life or is it a movie? This drive down to Valdez is by far the most beautiful drive I've ever, in my opinion, that we've ever done.
It's pretty crazy, like it is. It definitely, best drive we've ever seen. Best views, best scenery, best everything. Landscape's so crazy, like you can't even describe it.
The videos and pictures are not doing it justice.
No, and like coming to Alaska, when we got here, I had this like picture in my head of what Alaska should look like. And then you get here and you're like, it's not really that much different. You know, it's not as good as you anticipate. This is though, this is exactly like how I would picture Alaska. It's so nice.
I cannot believe how many waterfalls we just drove by. That it was just gorgeous. Don't miss. We almost skipped Valdez. We almost skipped it. I cannot believe it. Do not skip it. I am like so excited. We're gonna have to come back with just the truck one day and do more exploring because, whoa.
Yeah, if there was a winter edition in Jurassic Park, this is it. Yes.
It reminds me of like jungle, but somehow also snowy Rocky Mountains and all the things.
It is crazy.
Valdez RV Park, here we are.
Your destination is on the left.
Full hookups. No complaining, mister.
I'm happy. It's about to be great. This place is pretty cool seeming.
We're gonna be sticking so far out.
Yeah.
These sides are so skinny.
They should have put us in 69 right here.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a different site. I don't know. But okay, you can probably start coming back at a small turn. I feel like I'm standing in the back, but really I'm just standing in the way. We love having our electric e-bikes as another way to explore areas we visit with the RV, and are very thankful to get to partner with Electric and share our adventures with you. Valdez is a super walkable and bikeable town with paved paths and sidewalks all around the town, plus the streets themselves are not super busy, so it's a nice, safe place to ride your bike.
So we're at the Coffee Co, and this has been established since 1994. It's very good. We got the salted caramel mocha, I believe, white mocha. It's extremely good. We got a burrito and a croissant. My burrito's food's okay, but the coffee is definitely where it's at. Apparently, Valdez is the most caffeinated town in Alaska, which is funny, and there is a lot of coffee places.
I absolutely love the marina area and the harbor. I don't know, just something about the water and the mountains and the boats. It is just picture perfect. I feel like I'm living inside a postcard. This area is gorgeous.
So we're done riding our bikes around Valdez. It was such an awesome little town to be able to explore on the e-bikes. And it is one of the most probably beautiful towns that we have been in, with the landscape, the water. There's a waterfall literally right over there that you can walk basically up to. Fun fact is that Valdez is a rainforest, which is very different. Usually you think of hot, humid, tropical climates where I guess this is a rainforest. I don't know, it's pretty interesting. But we're done with the bike rides. We're about to head back to the RV and get in the truck to go explore some of the drive-in Keystone Canyon, which we drove through getting to the town. So let's go do that.
So the Keystone Canyon, which you drive through on the way to Valdez, was formed by the low river over time, creating this narrow gorge, and it's famous for all of its many waterfalls, which we're about to go see a couple of the most famous ones right now.
So this is Horsetail Falls. This whole area gets so much rain and snow, and that's why there's like a million different waterfalls through here and contributes to how beautiful this area is.
How cold is it?
It's pretty cold.
And these waterfalls are literally right beside the road. I've never seen such beautiful waterfalls on a highway before.
So this is Bridal Veil Falls. This is probably the most impressive falls along this stretch. There's like a handful of them.
It's time to go fishing. Okay, like we said yesterday, today's not just about fishing. We have a competition going on and I'm gonna win.
No chance.
There's a point system and everything, and Craig's gonna tell you about it.
So we got 5 things that will score you some points. Of course, biggest fish, most fish. Apparently best technique. I don't know how that one's gonna work yet, but we had to diversify our point system a little bit. And then first keeper. Not just first fish, it has to be a keeper. And then the most species caught. So I guess most fish is probably what that'll end up being. But we'll see how it goes. I already know I'm gonna win, so.
There's no way. I'm catching the biggest fish of the whole boat today. That's what I've decided. You ready? We gotta walk down there. We got, I think, about 2 minutes to be to our dock.
So once I get inside there, I have to right down this lower. So just take a quick hand right that.
All right, so we're out here on the Arctic Warrior. It's a nice boat. It can hold 6 people. So we're on a charter, only 6 people going out for the day. It's like a 2 to 3 hour ride to out where we're fishing. It's not raining, it's a little foggy, but it's pretty cool. There's these nice, like island things. We're out in the Prince William Sound. I think we saw a seal. It might have been a log. I'm not really sure, but we're keeping our eye out for more wildlife along the way.
The main fish we're trying to catch is halibut. You can have one over 28 inches and then one smaller, so 2 total. But the guy was saying that it's kind of unrealistic to think you're gonna find one smaller. So we'll probably get 1 fish a piece on the halibut and then whatever else we catch. Doesn't matter, I'm winning the contest either way.
Might be a worthless motor here shortly.
100 feet deep right here.
Really? Wow.
It's pretty crazy. Being this close to land too.
You ready to lose because I'm going to catch the biggest fish?
Ain't no chance. No chance. So we just got to our fishing spot. I'm fishing with a jig, so I just got to bounce it till I catch a fish that's bigger than Victoria's.
He's going to get tired.
Huh?
You're going to get tired. And I am just watching this pole here, waiting to see a little something going on so I can start reeling it in.
I hate it.
Almost.
I hate it.
One of us has one.
I think you have. Yeah. I'm just helping. You got her, I'm sure. No?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Here we
But
go.
I had, yeah. Look at that. There you
Look
go.
at this.
There you go.
A little much. We could use this too.
I think I
Just
can get it. I'm gonna wrangle it. Okay.
Gonna flop, so.
Okay.
Right.
Gonna flop.
There you go.
There's my fish.
Okay. Go free, fishy. Go free. I didn't keep that one because it was over 28, but I'm gonna catch a bigger one. So, but it was a keeper, so it still counts as the first fish. It might be small enough.
Yeah, might be. Oh yeah, too big.
I don't know. I don't know what you think, buddy.
Yeah, it's too.
But hopefully.
2 fish for the record.
First and most so far, huh?
Craig's doing a cold plunge. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He looks crazy. He looks like that thing off Jurassic Park, the little dinosaur. There's like.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
With the from the front, do you see it? This is another species, so that's 3 points for me.
I'm just over here with a whopping 0 still, so don't even know what the contest is at this point. Oh, please bite her. Please bite her.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. The halibut stopped biting, so we moved to a new spot where we're supposed to definitely be able to catch some halibut, but probably not as any real big ones, so they'll be smaller ones. Uh-oh.
Here you go.
Got another one. Or one. I don't think you got caught a line last time.
I don't know if mine was in it or not.
It was so tiny. Maybe this one will be bigger. There's something.
That's might be a little bigger.
Yeah,
A little bigger.
go.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, you lost him.
Yeah, it came off.
Well, now you gotta catch another one. Now look at Craig go. Drop a line in the water, catch a fish.
I don't know.
That one a little bigger, feels like.
It's fighting harder. I don't know if it's bigger.
Don't lose this one. Oops.
My arm's tired. Gotta take a break. It's from that other pole, I think. He didn't have it very much.
Another one for Craig. I guess you gotta count all the ones you got. You could still catch the most.
Huh?
I said you could still catch the most. Oh, that one's pretty small. Everybody's just waiting on you.
You're welcome.
Catching the last fish of the day.
Just making sure everybody's getting their money's worth.
Oh, that's a little bit bigger, I think.
A little bit.
Than the last one, a little bit.
Well, twisted wasn't another razor tube one that I seen.
Last fish of the day.
That's it.
Bigger than my last one, I think.
It's probably my biggest one altogether.
Might be.
I don't know. I don't remember what my other one looked like, to tell the truth.
All right, we're on our way back to the marina now. We have like a 2-hour drive. We're done fishing for the day. We both got our 2 fish, and I think we know who won, but I'm gonna let you guys put your guesses in the comments below before we get back and officially tally up all the points. But I mean, maybe, we'll see. We'll see what you guys think too. But anyways, we gotta go back to the docks, get our fish cleaned, and then go back to the RV and get ourselves cleaned, because I'm pretty sure we smell like fish.
Is it? It might. I'll just rotate it later on.
Please do this, hold on.
Look at all this fish. Well, all halibut. Can you believe it? This is 25 pounds of halibut that has been cleaned right at the docks as soon as we got up. Then we took it to one of the local processing places, and they skinned it and vacuum sealed it for us, and then we put it in our freezer.
Are you doing calls?
Yes.
They literally only cost $12 for us to have somebody fillet the fish and clean it right there on at the dock. $12, 25 pounds for $12.
So let's start from the very beginning. Our charter cost us about $500 a person.
Okay, so that was expensive, but the fish cleaning was cheap.
The fish cleaning was cheap, and then to get it all vacuum packed so that it doesn't go bad in the freezer and it can stay good longer, it was about $42. So we're looking about $1,055, so about $1,100, let's say, all in for our fishing trip. It was so much fun.
And we added up how much it would cost if you were to buy 25 pounds of halibut around here.
I don't know if you know, but halibut is an expensive fish.
Yeah.
It costs about $30 to $40 a pound normally. So let's say an average of $35 a pound. Multiply that by the 25 pounds that we got, $875 worth of halibut.
This is the most disgusting looking $875 I've ever seen. Oh, neat fish. So Victoria has 25 pounds of fish that she's got to eat.
I'm so excited. So we didn't actually catch.
What about crossing the borders with all this?
It's fine, as long as it's frozen.
Okay.
Vacuum packed and frozen is
Nice.
totally fine. But we didn't catch 25 pounds of halibut. You guys saw what we caught. You're probably thinking, how did that turn into 25 pounds of halibut? So a few things first. First of all, Captain Buddy with Saltwater Adventures, that's who we went out in the boat with, was fantastic. So if you're in Valdez and you're gonna go on a fishing charter, Captain Buddy was so nice. The day he helped us do the bait, unhook the fish.
Yeah, you didn't have to do anything. Just drop the pole in after you had your bait on the line.
Unless you wanted to, and then you could. So just whatever you want to do. Like I said, when we were on the boat, there were 6 people that went out. One of the people, the guy who caught the big fish that you saw, the big one, when he got it cleaned, he was like, I don't need this much fish.
I think he took a quarter of the fish.
Yes, and he gave the rest of it to everybody else on the boat.
Yes,
it was
that was
so
super nice. Super nice.
And now we have 25 pounds of halibut.
Yeah, you have 25 pounds of
I
halibut.
have 25 pounds of halibut.
They ain't even almost eating any of this.
You know what we're doing tonight?
We won't even be frying chicken with the same batter as the fish.
This is why I don't usually cook fish, because he's so difficult. I can't even cook it next to each other.
You could throw it right on the grill.
Yes, but tonight we're making fish tacos and chicken tacos.
Yum. Chicken.
For Craig.
Yep. Ain't nothing wrong with no chicken tacos.
No. How long do you think it's going to take me to eat this 25 pounds of halibut? I really have no clue, so put your guesses in the comments, and I'll keep you updated, months from now when it's finally all gone.
Don't nobody care about none of that. Nobody wants to see this poor, helpless fish be ate. Chickens are grown in 14 days, so we just make another one of them in 2
It's going to be
weeks.
tasty here in a second. Dinner plans include homemade tortillas with a honey mango salsa over either fried halibut or grilled chicken. So I think it's going to be quite a yummy dinner. Making your own tortillas is actually really easy. Now, I'm not an expert and I know I'm not going to do it exactly right, but all you need is flour, baking powder, salt, olive oil, and water. And they taste so much better than store-bought tortillas. So next time you're having a taco night, you'll have to give it a try. Somehow though, I have always forgotten to get a rolling pin anytime we're somewhere where you buy rolling pins. And so every time I go to make my homemade tortillas, I end up using a cup or something that rolls. But it technically works, so, you know, just use what you've got. All right, dinner time. Come make it. Homemade the tortillas. I did homemade mango salsa. I had to homemade my fish fry breading because I couldn't find any at the store, so.
You know what? I bet store-bought stuff would have been just as good.
I couldn't find it at the store.
Well, it better be extra better then because it's homemade. I think that's what people expect.
Fish.
What one's chicken?
The one that doesn't look like fish.
They don't look like chicken nuggets, if we're being honest. No, I do not.
You wanna eat it? Look at these fish tacos. I gotta cover my face so you can see the tacos. These fish tacos.
How many we got here? Here we go. Here we go.
Taste test.
Okay, go. You go first.
I never had halibut before.
You gonna eat that?
You know what? What's wrong with you? That's rude. Tell him he should not stick his finger in people's food.
You can do it to mine if you want.
I don't. Why would I want?
She doesn't love me, guys.
Okay. Pretty good.
I'm trying the teriyaki one that you didn't want me to have.
Need some extra lime. How's yours?
Very flavorful.
Is that not good?
I don't know. There's a lot of flavors. They don't taste bad.
Anyways, fishing in Valdez has been a success because now I have yummy fish to eat. In fact, Valdez has been wonderful so far, like just all overall. Like
Valdez is my favorite place so far in Alaska.
We haven't been to many places yet, but
it's gonna be hard to top this.
It's gonna be hard to top it. We might, if the weather cooperates, take you guys paddleboarding this weekend, and we'll see what else we can get into.
The water's still cold, guys. I don't know what she's talking about.
It'll be fine. Okay, we have waited till our last possible day to do this cold plunge, and don't worry, we're tallying up the points in just a little while to see.
She's trying to keep it a secret on who won. You guys already know who won.
I mean, who knows?
I ain't gonna spoil it though because she wants to keep it a secret, but you already know.
Anyways, we've got a few more spots in Valdez that we want to see. We're gonna go check out Thompson Pass, do a little bit of hiking, and then go to the hatchery. See if we see any salmon. They're late this year, so I don't think we will, but we're gonna see what we could see. And then it's cold plunge time. So Thompson Pass is actually one of the snowiest places on all of Earth. They get like 500 to 900 inches of snow a year, which seems crazy because the elevation is only like 2,600 some odd feet. But you also have to remember that, 30 minutes down the road, we're at sea level. So there's this huge elevation climb up here, and I think they have snow all year round, and in the winter, I wouldn't want to be here.
So we're doing this hike. All trail says there's a trail, but we couldn't find it. So we're just going to hike the general loop or the general area that the loop is supposed to be in, and hope we, survive. I don't know.
There is a river underneath literally where we're walking right now. So, just hoping we don't fall through the snow into the river.
So we bought these crampons a little while ago. It was some of the stuff we bought when we were prepping for Alaska, and we haven't got to try them yet. I'm not even sure. There's a strap here. I don't even know how the strap goes on, and that's supposed to keep it so you don't lose it in the snow. But I'm gonna try them out. I don't necessarily need them because the snow I think ends maybe right around this corner over here. But this is pretty steep and icy, so, and I do want to try them out. So it's either gonna go good, could lose one, I don't know, or I'm gonna just slide all the way back down. We're gonna find out.
We're making it so far. Kind of a steep, oh, it's getting
Definitely
steeper.
won't be able to walk up this with
Without them?
yeah.
Pretty, like an angle about like this.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm out of breath.
Take them off and try and do it.
That'd be slide all the way down to the bottom. We made it, and you can really tell how steep it was once you get to the top and look back down. What you think?
Did pretty good. The top layer of snow being like 6 inches till you hit like something solid is kind of not great. So you still slide a little bit just because of the top layer being loose, but definitely way better than not having them and better than another pair that we tried. These are great.
And wow, we are getting some good views from up at the top here.
So there's a nice little pool of water down here for the loser to do their cold plunge. So I think since we're at the top of this little snowy patch that we can just slide all the way down to it if it's steep enough. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to slide or not, but I'm gonna try.
Look, you're doing it. So we found our cold lake thing, pond, not really sure what it is, but let's tally up the points and see which one of us is going in.
I won.
Heaviest fish, point goes to...
I won.
He just doesn't want to go in the water. Me, I caught the heaviest fish.
I won.
Catch the most fish.
I was jigging the whole time. I didn't catch a single fish. I jigged for like 6 hours and didn't even get a fish.
You guys saw him at the next place.
Not jigging.
Not jigging. So, catch most fish, point goes to... Are you going to admit it?
That I won?
Me.
Quit
2-0.
Quit holding these people in suspense. Just tell them the truth.
Catch the first keeper. Actually, I think I caught the first keeper, but I threw it back.
Yeah.
And you actually caught the first one that we actually kept.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Most species caught me. I caught a lingcod, halibut, and some kind of razorfish thing.
I caught a halibut.
Best technique's gonna go to Craig though, because he was jigging.
But I didn't catch a fish.
But
I don't even know if it matters.
It was a good technique. So let's say that's 3-2.
2?
Yeah.
What was the first point for then?
I gave you the first keeper since I just felt bad for you.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I won.
Okay, 4-1. That means
I won.
Somebody's going in. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. I'm coming in for moral support because I fell.
All right, here we go, guys.
I couldn't let him do it alone.
It's hurting.
Oh gosh, it's really cold. Okay.
I'm dying.
That was colder than I thought it was gonna be.
I have a headache. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm done. I'm getting dressed and leaving.
Okay. Oh, I'm kind of numb now. I had to go in for moral support. I didn't want to miss out. You know, I got some FOMO. That was really cold. All right, got our clothes back on. Can you believe we just jumped in that lake?
That's terrible, guys. So by the truck, I had my little temp gun, and there's some water right by the road that's running, and then it was like 46 degrees. So this is probably low 40s to 46 degrees, somewhere in there. I imagine it's a little colder since it's kind of just more
A little further up
just more of it's just sitting here. It's a little deeper, and there's snow literally running off into it. So there's an ice floating right here.
When I came up, I was like, I couldn't breathe. I was like totally shocked.
But it was like so stinging. It's the coldest water I've ever been in.
I feel pretty good now though. I might do it again. Where'd my sunglasses go?
I don't know, gone forever now. Probably in the water.
Okay, now we just gotta make it back to the truck. We went a little off course, not that there was an actual path we were following, so.
And I just want to be clear, if I hadn't lost and I would have won, I wouldn't have went in, guys. I'd have made her do it by herself. I didn't say that until after she did it, though.
See, I just wanted him to not feel alone, all cold.
I could have stood on the side and supported her all the way through it. It's literally only like 2.5 feet from the side where we went in, so.
Well, what would you have done? Would you have gone in for moral support? Let us know in the comments. What do you think of our trail?
What trail?
The one we made?
Well, I guess everybody else liked it because like 30 people ended up showing up. In like running shoes. So I don't even know how they made it up this to get to where we were, first of all.
It was fun though. I enjoyed that. Thompson Pass is cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool area.
Now, to the hatchery. So we didn't actually plan to do our cold plunge there. We were gonna do it at Valdez Glacier Lake. There's a whole little park there and everything after we went to the hatchery, which is definitely a place that you should check out. If you're coming to Valdez, you can even rent kayaks and go like kayak among all the icebergs and look at Valdez Glacier. Really, so much stuff to do here. Found our little own private ice pond oasis out there on our hike, and we had our bathing suits in our bag for later. We had to give it a go.
I was surprised it ended up being as deep as it was. It was probably almost waist deep if we would have kept going in.
Yeah, most of it out there was just like little streams, but
yeah,
there was a nice
just
little
a nice
pond.
little pool of water right there. Well, I say nice, it was freezing. I probably would just get in it for fun.
So cold. But now we're gonna see if we can find any otters at the hatchery. I don't think there's any salmon yet, but if you're coming, so it is, what is it? Late June, almost the end of June.
It's supposed to be time for them, but
yeah,
like any day. Everybody for a week now has been saying any day now.
Any day the salmon are coming. So if you wanna be sure the salmon are here, probably mid-July would be your best bet. Not seeing any salmon yet. Out here at the Solomon Gulch Hatchery, which is right down upstream, I forget which one it is, from the Solomon Gulch Hydroelectric Facility. So they have this hatchery here with the fish ladder. There's 29 steps. When the salmon are running, there will be tens of thousands of salmon that come through this fish ladder.
Any day now.
Any day now. And apparently the hatchery itself holds, what was it? Did you say 400,000?
Per incubation thing.
Incubator chamber. Wow, lots of salmon. They spawn there and then they're able to go back out into the wild and replenish the salmon population. And also because there's so much salmon, when they're running, you should get to see things like bear or seals or sea lions, sea otters, lots of wildlife. We got to see none of it today.
There ain't no fish or anything.
But
bunch of seagulls, I guess.
Is a really cool little spot on the other side of the bridge. You can go over the bridge and down and around, and it looks like you're in Jurassic Park. There's seagulls flying. There's
with huge like cliffs right beside you and the water running through. It's pretty cool, especially when the sun's like perfect and shining through the trees into it. It looks fake.
I didn't think we were in Alaska. It was like we were in South America.
Venezuela.
Yeah, something like that. So cool.
Never been there. I don't really know, guys.
We have gotten to enjoy over a week of absolutely gorgeous weather here in Valdez, Alaska. But as we're packing up this morning to leave, it's a little rainy and dreary, which is kind of what I expected to be seeing nearly the whole time. And the mosquitoes are out. The mosquitoes are out. Anyways, we've got quite a travel day or travel 2 days planned because we're leaving Valdez. We're heading to a Cabela's in Anchorage and then down onto Seward tomorrow, if all goes according to plan. So we've turned back onto Highway 1, and I don't know if you can see these kind of like wavy lines in the white lines or the yellow lines on the road, but those are just all frost heaves. Definitely got some frost heaves heaving today on this road, and it's not bad until you get there when they're one right after the other.
Yeah, it gets you. The first one starts to bounce, and then it just like gets worse and worse every frost heave.
So we collected quite a few people behind us. I guess we were going too slow, just pulled over, let them pass. We're doing our best.
We had an RV pass us or whatever, and they had like a rack on the back of their RV that was carrying like some gas cans. And that thing looked like it was so ready to fall off. And they were just flying over these frost heaves. I don't understand. I do not get it. More power to them, I guess.
And we're going to try to use this overnight in Anchorage tonight as an opportunity to stock back up. We're going to try to hit Costco or Walmart or something to get more groceries, paper towels, stuff like that, because the prices at these grocery stores in these little towns like Valdez or Tok have definitely been a lot higher than we want to pay. So we're going to get what we can while we're in a big city. Wish us luck.
It is very popular. These people got theirs.
Slide over.
Oh, we open. I don't think we're gonna be able to open our side.
Hopefully our bedroom slide, we gotta be able to open that. Okay, we're back in the truck.
What are you doing? Victoria's trying to hit me in the face with the camera.
And I obviously wasn't seat belted. Maybe we should do it.
Oh no, that one's staying in. That's how we're doing it. Seat belts though. We're on our way to Costco, trying to get this trip done. Wow, we're gonna make it there by 5:30. 5:30, we have 30 minutes. I can't believe we just did that, but we just got out of there at 5:59.
Yes, we did it.
Somehow that also resulted in me buying way more stuff than Kaylin, but Craig and I should be not
You're
hungry.
good for the next
We're good
month.
for the next month. Yeah. I only spent $243 though.
That's not terrible.
Not terrible for all of that. We're getting out here and we're heading towards Seward. Kind of crazy. As soon as you leave Anchorage, you're driving down this road along the ocean with these towering cliffs, and it's gorgeous. So it's not long before you've left the city behind or back to pretty views. Now we've got a game plan for today with 2 options of boondocking spots. So our odds, I think, are looking good. 2 is better than 1, which is definitely better than none.
So we made it to our spot that we're going to be at least for a night. Well, as long as we don't get kicked out, I guess, because that's always a possibility. But it's just a pull off. It's right next to the river. It's moving pretty good. But yeah, Victoria's gonna go show you around.
Well, this is our spot, guys. We got our truck, the RV, roadside pull-off, bushes, river, and traffic. And we got these YouTubers who parked beside us. I don't know who they are or what they're doing, but they're here too.
Trying to get all situated.
I like messing with them. The little path through the bushes does actually take you to a pretty cool spot right on the river where you could sit and probably fish if you had some fishing poles, or just hang out. It's a little chilly, so hopefully it'll warm up here soon. All right, we're making sandwiches this morning because we're going on an adventure out of Seward. We've been here on our side of the road little spot for a few days now, and it's been fine.
We waited till the coldest day to do an adventure, and cloudy. It's actually, so I anticipate it just being terrible, overcast, rainy weather the entire time, but it's really not been. We've been getting a lot of good sunny days here recently and till today.
Much more than we expected, for sure. On one side of our RV, we have these beautiful views of a river, and on the other side, we have
A mountain, I guess, and a highway.
a highway.
Yeah, well, it's actually a road that dead ends, but it is a busy road. I don't know why. A lot of people just go down. Oh, well, there's a glacier at the end, so everybody's driving down to go see that. And it is 4th of July today. Yesterday was 4th of July. So happy 4th of July, even though this is way later now.
So we are going on a sailing adventure today.
But, which that is the main adventure today. However, we want to try and get into town early enough, which I don't know if we're gonna make it to get like a little breakfast or something. So we gotta go.
Our little roadside pull-out and exit Glacier Road is just 10 minutes from downtown Seward, so it is a pretty convenient location if you're wanting to do stuff down in Seward.
Our excursion today is on a catamaran. I don't know what to really expect from the catamaran. Hopefully it's pretty cool. If you guys have been watching, you know, like we want a sailboat one day. One day, I don't know, so it's pretty cool get to go do this. We're gonna go do some sea life viewing. I don't know what that really means, but hopefully we get to see a lot of sea life, otters and stuff like that. And then also we're going to go kayaking. Again, I don't know how that's supposed to go because it is cold and cloudy, and hopefully it doesn't rain because I do not want to be wet on a boat in the water.
I'll let you keep that.
So we're going out into Resurrection Bay. It is so calm. There's barely any wind, so we're motoring out, and the wind usually comes from the south to the north, so we might get to sail back, but it is, our captain said it's the calmest that you've really ever seen it. You can't expect a calmer day than this. Hopefully we get to see some whales, but we'll definitely get to see some sea lions and puffins. All right, my Alaska dreams are complete. I got to see a sea otter. I don't know why sea otters are my favorite animals, but they are. Ever since I was a little kid, we would go to this museum in Tallahassee. My favorite animals were the sea otters, and now I got to see one just playing in the water. It was so cute. I can't stand it. Okay, I'm ready for more wildlife now.
This is this island here is Fox Island, which our captain was telling us about how the Russians used to have fox farms on it before the U.S. got all this territory. But it all just looks like a big thing out of Jurassic Park.
I really can't get over how many waterfalls there are here in Alaska. And this one might be one of the prettiest ones we've seen yet because it's going right into the ocean. This is so cool. We're like in a little cove. How cool.
So we're getting ready to go see some sea lions, which will be pretty fun. And then after that, we're gonna put the kayaks in this little bay or cove area and go kayaking around. I'm hoping to get to explore like a little cave or something because the land all has like little caves all along like the edge of it. So it could be pretty cool. I don't know, we'll see.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty close.
So here, what you're gonna do is step over, step, right there.
And then I just step in?
Step in. Here's your pouch.
Looky there.
I'm gonna...
Looky there. We're headed to the beach, or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's a beach. Yeah, it's an ocean, it's a beach, but it's all pebbles, not sand. You know, we're from Florida. Anyways, we're gonna explore and...
Where's the water?
Oh, the water is so clear. Here we are, kayaking in Alaska. And by we, I just mean Craig. I'm sitting back here recording, doing nothing.
Sounds about right.
I figured he was gonna say it if I didn't, so. The tide must come all the way up here.
Oh wow, yeah, just sure.
So he brought us over to this little cove area to kayak. So it's much calmer over here. The water's nice and slick. There's not as much wind. So we got the kayaks out and are just out here exploring. There's like a beach area. I guess you can call it a beach. It's an Alaskan beach. There's no sand, just rocks, but.
Yeah, I think we head back to the marina after this, I believe is what's gonna happen. But we've already got to see some sea lions. What are the birds called?
The puffins.
The puffins.
They're so cute.
Got to see a bunch of them. Apparently there was a whale, like a baby humpback whale swimming around somewhere that we heard over the radio, but we didn't get to see it, unfortunately. But it's been a pretty good ride so far. He put the sails up on the catamaran for a little bit, and we just sailed around with them, which was pretty cool. That was, I think, our first time being on a sailboat that was sailing.
Yeah. So it's neat to see the wind in action. But it's just crazy to think we're standing out here on the beach in Alaska.
In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere. Like there is nothing. There's like a cabin that somebody built with solar over there on the beach.
Totally off grid, totally remote. I will admit, most of the places we've been in Alaska haven't felt that remote, but this feels remote, which is really cool.
Yeah, you just got to have a 2-hour boat ride to it, that's all.
And then you're somewhere remote. All right, we're gonna go back to our kayaks, back to the boat, and then back to the marina.
I'm hungry.
To get some dinner. Here we go. Craig's gotta get us launched without getting wet. There we go. Nice. Good back there. Fill it up with wind. All right, we just got back. This is our group. Did everybody have fun? We did. So much fun. We had a great time. That was honestly such a cool way to see the wildlife in Resurrection Bay. There are a lot of tours out here that you can do, but Happy Puffins tours on the catamaran. I mean, we haven't done all the other ones, but it was really fun.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the small, like, it was just 4 of us and then the captain, so it's pretty cool.
Very like personalized. It was up to what we wanted to do. If we wanted to, you know, go kayaking, see more wildlife,
Yep.
chase the whales.
And also with doing the smaller ones like this, like, they're flexible on the time. Like, it's not such a set thing. So his, like, whenever y'all want to head back, we'll head back. We could have stayed longer, we could have came shorter. If it was just miserable or somebody got extremely sick, we could have came back. So I don't know, it's definitely a good way to do it. 100% look into it if you come around here wanting to do tours, especially like wildlife tours and stuff like that. Happy Puffin is, it was really good. You'll enjoy it.
But now we're going to go eat dinner and let you know how the food in Seward stacks
It better be good. That's all I know, Alaska. You better not let us down now.
All right, new day. The food was okay, but the excursion was much better. Excursion was good though. But today, our last day here in this area, we're going on a hike with some friends, and I bet you guys cannot guess who that could possibly be. Come join us. Okay, so we're on the Harding, what are we on? The Harding Icefield Trail. We're gonna go up to some ice. It's like 8 to 9 miles long, and everybody has been sick lately, except for Craig.
Yeah.
Which means that,
I'm not one of you peasants.
you know, who knows if we're gonna make it. But we got almost 4,000 feet of elevation gain, so we'll see. Mid-hike update, I'm dying. How's Craig?
Sweaty.
Sweaty. How are you?
How's your back?
Good, it's loose.
Good.
How's Kaylin?
I'm doing good.
I'm the only one dying then. Peanut butter jelly.
Got my crampons on, and we're going to climb that.
This is just a shelter. It's not one of the public use cabins.
No?
No. Because there's usually like bunk beds. I think this is just like emergency. All right, we made it. Yay, we're here. We're at the ice field. Well, we're looking at the ice fields. We're above the ice fields. Craig would prefer to try to go fall in a crevasse on the ice fields.
I think you could slide down.
You slide down,
I think
all
you
right.
could start right here, slide to it, and then basically back to the car.
Basically. Anyways, that was a hard one.
It was very tough.
Well, I thought it was going to level out after the switchbacks, and it did not. So
My heart rate's only 104.
Oh, come on. Okay, whatever. I almost died, but it's fine. It's fine. I made it. Sick and all. Well, not really sick. We're over the sick, but you hear how I sound.
yes.
I hear excuses. I hear some excuses.
This is why it was hard for all of us, and then Craig said,
Yes,
it was
'cause he's not
fine.
sick.
He wasn't sick last week.
It's all the way down.
Like, does the trail keep going?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are y'all doing it? I was gonna recommend not.
Oh.
Huh?
I'm fine with that.
It's pretty steep.
I thought you really wanted to or something.
Oh, I do. And I'm contemplating whether I go do it while if y'all are sitting at the top or not.
All right, so Kaylin and I are staying here at the top, the end of the trail, but apparently it's not actually the end of the trail. And
It
Craig
keeps going. You can see it on the peaks down there, but I'm not 100% sure if it goes all the way down. But if it gets like within 20 feet, I'm going there anyway. So I don't know. We're gonna find out.
So Craig and Joseph are going.
Please don't fall.
Don't fall in a crevasse.
The issue is coming back up's very steep.
Yes.
And we're gonna be so exhausted by the time we get back to you guys.
That's why I'm leaving the backpack behind.
We won't be exhausted.
No,
we're gonna be
just gonna
hanging out on a
rest
rock.
All right, the thing I want to hike to, but I don't think we'll be able to, is that hole over there.
There's a chance I go too.
It looks really cool.
I do think we should only go one at a time.
Yeah, we should not die together. We should die separately.
Yeah, so we can tell somebody.
Yep.
The other one died.
All right, first step on the ice field. Oh no!
Holy shit! My leg!
You all right?
Yeah, no, it's
all right, cool.
Literally just and my leg was like I wasn't folded in it. It was that deep all the way down.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can work my way down there.
So we decided to come all the way down, like we said at the top. We made it to the snow, and there's this giant, I don't know, is that a crevasse? I don't know. I'm from Florida, guys. What do I know? However, there it is though. And like I'm looking at it on the camera right now, and it's insanely small looking, but that is enormous, and it's kind of freaky. So we're not gonna walk to it all the way, but there's a, where Joseph's going over there's like another little hill that kind of points just right into it, so we'll be able to get a good view of it. But we're gonna walk over there and see what it looks like inside. We are not going anywhere near it. I want to see down in it, but I don't think it's a good idea. All right, so we're going to test it to see if it's sturdy enough and strong enough to carry one of us over there. And I have the perfect way to do it. What you do is you look for a rock. This one. This is a good throwing rock. And then you take the rock. Where are you? And it didn't sink even almost.
So I think that'll work. You know, that's an accurate representation of a human body right there.
Yeah.
It sounds perfect.
Like our footsteps are not gonna be heavier than that.
Not at all.
So we're hiking to the top of this hill. That's up here. That should give us a good view. Our thing we set up is that we're gonna stay about a 5 foot distance apart in case one of us falls in.
If Craig falls, I can go back and tell the others.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes though. But
this hill was a lot taller than it looked when we were at the base of it.
yeah, this is definitely the craziest and sketchiest hike I probably have done. Oh, Mount Shasta was definitely.
That was crazy, but not sketchy.
Yeah, this is sketchy. Huh.
They seem to have stopped, so maybe
They're just enjoying the ice field now.
So we basically have made it to the top.
It's a little bit crazy.
Oh, this is insane. I don't think I've done anything as crazy as this before. Well, on hikes.
Is the plan slide back down?
I think so.
The problem is the sliding is going to want to push us that way. We got to go back that way.
Yeah.
If for no other reason than I left my phone over there.
I think we go just on the other side of this little hill.
Work our way back.
Yeah.
What a view though.
What a view. Definitely top view I've had on top of a hike I've done.
It's the best view I've ever had from on top of an ice field.
Yeah, for sure.
Also the only view I've ever had from on top of an ice field, but
this is crazy. I'm glad I did it. Sometimes you do hikes and you're like, wasn't worth it by the end. This one's definitely worth the hike, I think.
I don't know if these are gonna be helpful on this. Okay, now I see why you did this instead of going.
Oh, yeah, all that cellulose.
Why aren't you going up the center section? That makes sense. All right. Made it.
Nice.
That's how it was.
Tough, sketchy, scary.
Sketchy.
You should be proud of us.
Why?
Because we didn't do the sketchy thing that we both really wanted to do but knew better than to do. Like crawl up to the edge of that.
Were you gonna go to that cave?
So we went to the front of the cave. There's a dirt mound in front of it. So we stood and looked in.
But it's not quite good enough. Like the viewing of it still just, so we were really contemplating whether or not to go closer. I think Joseph's a little.
I'm so glad Joseph was with you.
I would have done it if we had ropes and harnesses.
Yeah.
If we had ropes and harnesses where one person could be back, and the other person could crawl out and look in. But the problem was it was a valley.
Yeah.
And we could hear the water rushing down and under.
Inside the hole, like you could hear the water.
We knew that to get to it, we were going over something that had water rushing under it. So.
Also, to the right of it is another decent sized hole, not that big, but that's actually a whole lot bigger than you think. So the one next to it's decent size too, which also means that the water's running through there and who knows how much of it's hollowed out right there.
And we heard water falling onto other water, so there's some sort of a lake or something in there.
Yeah.
That back face that you see is probably at least 50 feet tall.
It's crazy.
Like,
it's crazy.
Like, it's massive.
So you were down there in front of it?
Yeah, but there was like rock that we could stand
there was
on
like
there.
there's a dirt pile that we walked over to instead.
All right, now it's mostly all downhill from here. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Joseph's sliding down. Is Craig gonna slide down?
I don't know, it didn't look so great.
Not graceful.
Like, I think I can just slide down on my feet about as fast.
Okay, let's see it.
Like,
He said worth it.
my road problem.
Better hurry, because we gotta get out of people's way. Oh, there he goes. Come on. Standing slide.
So it has been 7 whole days that we've been living at this roadside pullout on Exit Glacier Road in Seward, but the time has come to move on. Nobody even tried to kick us out this whole time. And we found out that camping on this road is allowed for up to 8 days, so we're good. The only real mistake we made here was we forgot to put our stuff up before it rained, and now everything is soaking wet. So we're actually splitting up from Kaylin and Joseph for just a little while. They're heading on to Homer, but we're on a mission. I want to see wildlife, and I want a good campsite, and I don't want to pay an arm and a leg for it.
So as you guys know, it has not been going perfect on finding good campsites. Boondocking is not as easy in Alaska as I'd anticipated for good sites. There's plenty of just roadside pull-offs, but we don't want just roadside pull-off. We want a good spot.
But we think we've found an area on the Kenai Peninsula. I found a road, Ski-Lac Road. I'm sure I just said that wrong, but the wildlife viewing's supposed to be good, and there are several campgrounds. So we've got an initial option, some backup options. Some of them are free, some of them are just low cost, and I am hoping that we can finally get like a real Alaskan campsite on the water. I don't know, we'll see.
So our goal this week is to try and do Alaska, but do it cheap. Everything here is so expensive, so the goal is to be cheap.
Granted, you're not getting to Alaska for cheap. It's gonna cost you a lot on fuel, but once you get here, is it possible even to not spend your life savings on activities and still have a good time? We're about to find out. Coming up on our turn for Ski-Lac Lake, and I have warned Craig that it's not paved, so there should be no complaining, right?
I'm still complaining.
Half a mile. Turn left on the Ski-Lac Lake Road.
Ski-Lac Lake? I don't know who's right. Be the GPS. Guys, let me know in the comments.
It's paved so far. Wait, what is this?
Ski-Lac Lake Road.
Why did everybody stop?
No road maintenance after November 1st. Let's see, it immediately goes to gravel.
Why is everybody pulled over right there?
There might be a trail or something like that.
Terrible.
Okay, we've made it to our road. A road to our road to our road.
Yeah, I guess we're about to find out if there's a spot for us.
It's first come, first serve, so.
No.
Oh no.
Well, can't do that.
I mean, go down here, we might be able to there might be a spot somewhere right that we can get to and back in and then come out, but we are not making it all the way around the loop. So we just saw the end of the loop. It's a little loop. Definitely can't make it all the way around the loop because there was low-hanging trees. We're going to see if there's any spots at the beginning of the loop we can pull into.
So we're gonna go look at this spot that I'm pretty sure we can't fit in. So these spots are sloped this way, and we saw the end of this road, and it did not look like we could get in there without brushing all the branches. But if we park in here, we're definitely gonna have to go that way to get out. And I don't think we'll be able to get level here. Also, where are we parking the truck?
Yeah, it's a pretty major slope there, that way. There are some spots that would work for our rig here, but other rigs of similar size to ours are already there. If we had a smaller rig though, plenty of spots we could be staying in. Just saying.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Our RVing Alaska for cheap, ain't looking so cheap so far.
I don't know, we still have another campground that we can check out that's only $10 a night, and on Google Maps it looked like there was bigger spots. All right, plan B, keep our fingers crossed. Found some spots, it's vacant. I don't know that we can fit there. There's a spot. Got somebody in it.
In 400 feet, continue straight.
Okay. You're good over here. We're gonna try for this spot here. It's not the longest, but I think we can make it work. Can you see the passenger side good?
Yeah.
Okay. You're good to keep coming on back. Got about 5 feet. A little more. All right, stop. All right, I think that's gonna work. The challenge will be seeing if we can get a good Starlink service or not, but we're in the site and we fit, so that's the first challenge achieved.
So our site is a first come first serve type spot, which seems like Alaska has a bunch of these types of campgrounds where you just get here, hopefully there's a spot open and you pick your spot and then it's your spot. But then you gotta go pay, so we're about to walk up to the little pay station, I don't know what to call it, but and pay for our site.
You guys stay here. Site ended up being a little bit more spacious than I thought it was. We got the truck all the way off the road.
Yeah, and we got a big picnic table and a fire pit behind the RV.
Yeah.
That's like part of our site.
Pretty cool. And it's paved. I actually did not expect
that one would have been
paved.
nice.
On the 8th, what is today?
The 10th.
So, because a couple of days ago, somebody saw a bear in the camp.
Well, we better get to. I'm gonna put some food out tonight.
No, you're not. So I had seen a picture of this sign and it said that campsites were $10 and walk-in sites were $5, but clearly, you know, inflation. So now it's $15 a night.
There's also water, I think.
Yeah.
Water here?
It's a water, I think a manual pump.
Interesting. So we got trash, water, pit toilets, picnic area.
So this campground is part of the Kenai Wildlife Refuge area, which is why it's like an established campground, and they've done a really nice job here. I think all we have to do is fill out this little permit. Another good reason to carry cash in Alaska is because you might end up at one of these campgrounds where you need to pay for cash and put it in an envelope and drop it in a box. All right, now we've got to get back to the RV and got some work to finish up today. You know, the work just never stops.
No.
But we will be picking back up with you guys in just a few seconds to show you more around this campground and also, hopefully, go find some wildlife for free. Free wildlife.
And rescue any baby raccoons that we might come across.
I have not seen a single raccoon in Alaska since we got here.
do
Do they even have raccoons?
I don't know. If maybe they're not supposed to, so it needs our rescue.
That's true. So we'll be rescuing a baby raccoon very soon. Stay tuned. Okay, it's nighttime and we decided we were going to go out looking for wildlife because we figured early morning or late evening is going to be our best chances to see them. Just trying to see what we can see. You know, we're not on a tour. We don't know where to go. We're trying to do this for free. We're trying to see bears and things for free. All we saw were some moose. 2 different moose in some fields. We drove all along the Ski Lake Road. We didn't know where all the bears were. And then we were a quarter mile from our campsite when a black bear just runs across the road right in front of us. Back up.
There he is. Stop. Go forward. Jeez Louise, gotta go forward. Do you see him? Do you see him? Look at him. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I want to focus. Come on, focus on the bear. The bear, not the trees. There he is. Yes.
And we got some really cool footage. We got to stop and just watch him munch on some things. I don't know what he was munching on.
So of course part of the cheap RVing thing we're doing is being able to see wildlife without spending $1 million to do it. And I'd say this has been somewhat of a success. I want to see more. It can't just be one bear and 2 moose, and the moose are like hundreds of yards away. So maybe we get a closer view of the moose, and I would like to see another bear with some cubs. That would be cool.
I want to see a brown bear or grizzly bear too.
Oh, a grizzly bear. We did see a wolf one time. If we could see a wolf, that'd be like the best. Another wolf, I want to do that.
But I still can't believe it. We saw a bear and 2 moose out here on our $15 a night campground in Alaska. Our week is going good so far. Let's hope it continues.
It's going good. I'm going to bed.
You know, this is something I never would have guessed we'd be doing on a Friday night, riding our e-bikes in Alaska at like, I don't know, 9 o'clock when it's still totally daylight out, to see if we can, you know, just find a bear. A bear just ran across the road right there. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. It's right there in the woods.
Well, like a little, like, teen?
Juvenile?
Yeah, juvenile bear.
we just passed bear poop and I was like, bear poop. And then there was a bear. It ran away though, it was scared of us, so I don't think it's coming after us. Where is he at? Where is he at? Don't get close.
Just so you guys know, we do got our bear spray, okay? Just in case.
Just in case. I don't see him. Where is he at?
That's the same one we saw the other day.
Probably so.
Yeah. It's a little more nerve-wracking though on the electric bike.
Is that him right there? Is he still just waiting in the woods? Or did he totally run away? I feel like you're a little close there.
He's way over there. And I think our bikes are faster than a bear.
I don't know. No, they can like run really fast.
And only like 17 miles an hour.
I thought it was like 30.
Oh, maybe not there.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Oh, man. There it is. Where is it? Oh. Okay, here's our overlook. Do you see anything yet?
No.
But we did see a bear. Not very well, but we saw it.
It was there, it counted?
It was there, it counted, but we didn't get to show you guys, so it counts a little bit less.
Oh, you didn't get it any?
I did. Not that you can actually tell. It was technically in the camera, but it looked like probably just a blur. And now we spend a minute looking out here, seeing if there's anything moving. All right, I think that's all the wildlife we're gonna get for today, but it's always a fun time on the e-bikes. That's kind of nice. Nice little evening ride. What time is it, by the way?
10 o'clock, bedtime.
10 o'clock, and it just like is as light as can be.
Leave it to Victoria to get you out here on some bicycles after bedtime.
Bicycles after bedtime. That's what this segment's called. Morning, it's an early morning. You won't be able to tell it by how it looks outside because the sun fully rises by like 5 a.m. But this is basically our last effort here to go see some salmon. We're going on a hike to Russian River Falls, and we've got our bear spray because we could also see bears. And I want to see bears, but kind of far away, not like accidentally right on the trail, just in case. We got our bear spray.
You can do it. Close enough.
I don't think it's locked.
Of course, we can't leave without coffee, guys. I made it extra big today, too.
Didn't put it in a travel mug, though.
Well, shoot. Dang, can't win them all.
So when you look up where to see salmon on the Kenai Peninsula, the Russian River Falls definitely comes up as a top spot. So that's why we're here. We're hoping to be able to see them. Something we've learned is that you really have to time the salmon runs correctly because they happen at different times, right? Like,
apparently we've just been going back and forth the opposite of what the salmon have been. And we missed them every place.
It's like they run all summer, but kind of spread out every 2-week period. So if you're really wanting to catch the salmon, do your research beforehand.
So the hike is about 2.3 miles one way, which means it's just under 5 miles round trip. And the mosquitoes are already out. So as soon as we stop walking, they just like swarm you. But hopefully we'll be able to stand still long enough to see some wildlife somewhere. We've passed one water crossing so far, and it was not a good sign. Didn't see a single fish. We'll still have hope, guys.
I do think we saw some bear poop, or somebody didn't pick up after their dog. Does bear poop and dog poop look similar?
I don't know. I don't know what that was from. But what way did we go right here?
Oh gosh, there's a 3-way. I assume just staying on the main trail.
We can go see if there's any fish down here by the water.
That's true. Let's check it out. What does this little sign say?
I don't know.
Oh, properly dispose of human waste. Let's hope that's not the waste we saw. Solid down there?
Nothing.
Oh man.
So we still have hope, just a little less than before.
We read that they like to jump at the waterfall, so that's our only remaining hope, that the waterfall is there and they're jumping at it. Well, we made it down to the viewing platforms. There is a really nice view of the falls, and it looks like it would be the perfect spot to watch bear catch salmon in the river, if there were any salmon or any bear. All we really have seen is a lonely seagull. We've been watching the water for a while, but no jumping salmon. There's one little spot where they go sport fishing off the one little trail. We're gonna go down and check, get closer to the water, see what we can see. But I don't think we're having any luck finding salmon today. See any salmon?
No.
All right, so we have left the Skilac Lake Road campground and made it all the way to Homer. But this week is gonna be all about showing you guys real RV life in Alaska.
Because Alaska's expensive, and it seems like the only way you can have fun in Alaska is if you spend $1,000 for an excursion. But we're gonna debunk this myth this week. Well, hopefully, I guess we're gonna find it. We're gonna find out together, guys.
Last week, we did it cheap and saw the wildlife, right?
And it worked out, kind of.
It worked out, kind of. But you don't have to spend $1,000. Which actually, okay, this is just us being like, we can't keep spending $1,000 on excursions every weekend.
Yeah,
so,
we don't have that much money.
We're just gonna live. We're just gonna live the Alaska life. See what kind of fun we can get into.
Hopefully the weather stays good. It's nice and sunny today. It's a little windy. We have lakefront property on the back, the sides,
Ocean
the front
front on that side, lakefront everywhere else.
Everywhere, and we have actually show them our trenches.
Oh, okay. So Craig wants to show you his handiwork here.
Look at that. Look. We built this trenches, and I won't take full credit. Joseph helped. He started it, and then
he started that trench over there.
And then just like a kid outside the sandbox, I wanted to play in the sandbox with other kids, so I had to dig me a trench, and here we are.
Oh my gosh, I'm stepping in the trench. I don't know. So yeah, what's living in Alaska look like in your RV? Well, sometimes you dig trenches and your lakefront property.
I'm proud
to
of
try
it.
to get into the ocean. And other times, you go tide pooling with friends.
We can race little sailboats.
And before that, we're gonna go tide pooling with friends.
Nah, let's skip that.
Let's go. Let's tell them we're ready. They're waiting on us. Everybody got your rain boots on?
Yes.
Where's your rain boots?
Does not have them.
No rain boots. We're at Bishop's Beach. We've heard there are tide pools here at low tide. It's supposed to be low tide right now. And by we heard, Kaylin told me. So if this doesn't work out, we all blame her. Craig's just told.
You talking to me?
You look crazy.
I'm a ninja.
You're not gonna be a good one because all you do is keep your hands in your pocket.
That's because I don't need my hands.
Oh. So difficult. This is what I have to deal with all the time.
I don't know nothing.
B-roll on me out.
Good. Oh, look. Craig found a sea anemone.
It's very tight and like.
Oh yeah, it's there. Are these the tide pools?
I don't know.
Tide
There are
pool
more.
expert. Oh, yes.
Man,
Look.
And everything.
more anemones?
We're not
I
allowed
think.
to
Or is that
build
weeds?
around it.
Is that weeds or anemones?
Oh, look,
Well,
there's
this
another
one
right here.
This one I think seaweed, and this is sea anemone. Yep, there's one too.
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
Oh, looky there.
Look at that.
Tide pool Craig.
It's as if I grew up in Florida near a bay.
As if.
Got too hard.
Look,
Huh?
it's YouTubers.
Look at them weird people over there.
Filming.
They're talking to a camera.
I know. What are you talking to?
You?
Okay, I would like to find a starfish. We found some sea anemones, but a starfish would be great. So we're gonna keep looking. It looks like I'm crying, but it's just really windy and a little bit chilly. Look at this little sea anemone.
Oh, hey, here's a colorful one.
Got one?
Here's a colorful one.
A whole lot of nothing.
Nothing?
I'm on the hunt, but I want a starfish and I can't find none.
We're in a competition to find a starfish.
First?
Yes, who's first?
Who's competitioning with us? Me and you or against them?
Against them.
They're cheating.
No.
Maybe?
I told them about our starfish searching competition.
There's a clam way over there.
We're on the hunt. On the hunt.
If I was a starfish, where would I be?
I feel like they'd be closer to the water because these ones they might die if they're up here.
Why? You think?
I don't know.
What? But would they be tucked up under a rock, maybe, kind of?
Maybe. If you were a starfish, where would you be?
I would be under a rock.
Not a fish, it's like a big old tadpole. Oh, it's like flopping.
Is that a fish or a leech?
What is that?
I don't know what it is.
I think it's a tadpole.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh, no, it's a fish, I think.
I still am leaning.
It's got fins.
It
Maybe
might
it is a
be. I don't know.
Well, it's the most interesting thing
Oh.
you found.
Nope.
Come here, I will save you.
I think I might have killed it. I slipped on a rock and then the rock hit something and then I saw it flopping and that's how I found it.
Guy, I'm trying to help you. I'll put you in a. Oh, he's suctioned on.
Maybe he doesn't want to be in the ocean.
Maybe.
Sure he's not a leech?
Maybe.
It did look like a leech.
Craig thinks he's fancy, the only one with tall waterproof boots.
Hey, ain't my fault. Sucks to suck, huh?
Sucks to suck. I think we all lost. Nobody found a starfish, but we did find some cool sea anemones and crabs and little fishies and some clams. So kind of still a win. We're not actually entirely sure if starfish live here. I don't know that we confirmed that before going on a starfish hunt. All right, bye guys. Bye guys. Kaylin and I are going shopping, and Craig and Joseph are just going back to the RV because they're boring.
Have fun.
Okay, before shopping commences, there are so many cute little shops down here on the Homer Spit. Like, it's just so like touristy and cute and whatever. Anyways, we're looking for a secret swing. I don't think it's that secret because we found it and there's a lot of people on it.
There's a lot of people.
But it's underneath the shops. We found the secret swing.
Yay!
All right, secret swing was found and swung on, and there was a lot of people, so it was kind of just a photo op. Yep. It's not as secret as you might think. Now we see if we can find any little souvenirs or something from all these little shops. All right, I got my halibut fish from Alaska, so I gotta get some seasoning to go along with it too, right? Hand-harvested Alaskan sea salt. That's pretty neat, locally made. The first shop was already so cute, the Alaska Salt Co. They had a bunch of like locally handmade jewelry from like sea glass or salmon skin, but I got some of the seasoning with the sea salt. They harvested it from the sea.
Like a nice mix.
And double filtered it so there's no whale poop. Huge cat.
Wow.
Like, such a big cat. Okay, I have been trying to find a souvenir for Craig since he didn't come along, and I think I found it. He's always cold, so we're gonna get him a bear beanie. Okay, doing the fish hat. Which one? I mean, I've got to pick now, so you can't really let me know, but I think I'm gonna go with the fish hat. Try it on. Let's see how it's gonna look. I can't wait to give this to Craig. We found a spot to eat. The guys are gonna meet us, and I'm gonna give Craig his fish hat.
I can't wait to see his face.
He better wear it. He's gotta wear it. I'm gonna make him wear it. I got you a present.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, stop it, stop it. You have to wear it.
Not wearing that stupid, she just showed me a picture of this stupid thing.
It's perfect for you because it's warm. Wear the hat. It's a halibut fish. We went halibut fishing.
I would have wear it when we went halibut fishing.
Let's see, let's see. Oh, it's perfect.
I feel like an elf. How much is this stupid thing that you're just never going to use?
No, you're gonna use it. Look, it's warm.
You use it. Why I gotta use it?
Tell him. He looks very
chic.
Chic.
Oh,
chic is the perfect word here. Kaylin got Joseph syrup, and he said, "Oh, sweet." It was a much better reaction.
I'm very glad this is not a fish hat.
Yeah, why can't I get a cool gift?
I won on the gifts on this one.
I think,
mine is
look
just
at
to make
that.
fun of me.
No, I like it. For Alaska.
What do you like about it?
It came from Alaska.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That only works if you just slide this way.
It is.
Okay. What kind of boat is this right here? Look at that.
Good morning. We got donuts from BB's Bakery down in here in Homer. And oh my goodness, admittedly, we have gone here 3 times and I've gotten this maple Bavarian cream donut every single time. It's delicious, you know, if it just, when you know it's good, you know it's good. Anyways, we're getting ready to pack up here this morning. We've been here a few days now, haven't really done anything besides enjoy the moody, gloomy, slightly rainy views outside our back window and the beach right out here. It's been nice being right on the beach, getting to see the water, especially if it's going to be rainy. You've got something pretty to look at, but we're getting ready to hitch up and go.
I'm dumping all my sprinkles.
You got a maple bar.
Hey, it ain't no Papa Tart from Arizona, but it does the trick.
Doing some acrobatics there?
Yeah.
All week. This puddle still hasn't dried.
It's getting there. That's a little drier.
A little bit. Well, some people don't, most people don't wear flip-flops out here. So we were talking to our neighbors there at Mariner Park. They just pulled in last night. They are actually from Anchorage and out there in Homer camping for the weekend. We spent the week in Homer and now we're heading towards Anchorage. So we're getting a taste of like where Alaskans go to camp on the weekend and then back to the city, getting the full spectrum of Alaska RV life.
We forgot to get fuel this morning.
I know, we went and got donuts.
Was most important.
We got fuel, we got coffee, we got donuts, we got fuel for us. We just didn't get fuel for the truck.
Oh my gosh.
But
so that's what we're doing now. We got to stop at the gas station on our way out of town, get fuel. I think Kaylin and Joseph are supposed to kind of meet up with us along the way because we're in the dump and everything also, so.
We got a 2-for-1 at the Chevron today, diesel and a dump station, free dump station at that. So if you need to dump in Homer, come to the Chevron. I'm gonna go ahead and get the water going because that always takes the longest. Oh my gosh.
Dang, Kaylin and Joseph's tire just blew. I think we dodged all the pieces. So
oh my gosh.
Good for us, but dang, that sucks for them.
Oh no, hope everything's okay. It looks like it might have detreaded one of the tires.
Also looks like it might have not been an old one.
One of the new ones? Okay, let's go see.
Said that, I saw a rubber piece go flying.
Mm-hmm.
Did you even hear it? Did you even hear it? No, you felt it? Okay.
But I didn't hear it.
I wasn't sure. That's why I'm like, their tire!
It's still got all its air pressure.
I smell the rubber though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
I don't,
okay,
it didn't look like it so bad. Like it didn't look so violent, I guess. Yeah.
Because it didn't blow.
So I'm gonna let them borrow my impact to hopefully make the process a little easier for them. I just gotta find it.
Old Milwaukee impact drill, gonna get to put it to use.
Where's all my batteries?
Nice. You know what? I told you guys to not need 911 today.
That's true because of the Microsoft outage or whatever is happening.
So today, it's a while back for you guys now, but today is that big Microsoft outage and 911 in all of Alaska is down. So we literally were like, well, hope we don't need 911 today.
I don't even know if this thing does good.
Oh, I've used it once before, so yeah, it works good.
Okay, good.
I don't like those creaking sounds.
Reminds me of the bridge to whatever it was that we went. Any semis coming?
We've got actually 2 RVs coming, so.
Yeah,
Still got a lot of weight on it too. I got it, guys.
Oh, shoot.
What?
What?
Jack is sinking. like sneak down and get. Oh, yeah, it's going down.
It looks like Craig is like holding
I
on.
was. I kept it from falling over, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
More though.
Yeah. I like the angle of this jack. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
NASCAR.
Let me know if a semi's coming, Kaleb, or an RV. There, I'm holding the drum. There we go.
What's going on here?
Narrow side goes in.
Why do they look weird though? It looks like it's supposed to take flat lugs.
What do you mean flat lugs?
Like where they don't taper down.
Oh.
Trip camper, but on the other side.
That could have been a lot worse, so I'm glad it worked out like it did.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. All right. Something have a davadoo. Okay.
What's that you got?
Some good old healthy gummy bears.
Say command.
No, Garmin, you can't have any.
We're back on the road, hopefully without incident, heading to Eagle River Campground, which is a little north of Anchorage.
We'll walk the dogs if you want to fit some sandwiches. Get there and
gosh. Oh my gosh. Shush, 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 shush. Okay. He's gonna give you a little walkie walk.
And no, that's all I got.
He couldn't think of anything more offensive to say, I suppose.
You wash them dishes too.
There's no dishes to wash. They're already all washed. So I fried up some of that halibut fish we caught the other day, little fish pancake nuggets. They were supposed to be more like little fish nuggets, but they somehow ended up looking like little pancakes, and I don't know what happened, but they taste good. Anyways, I've been eating on these for a couple days in sandwiches, so I've had like halibut fish sandwiches for lunch for like 3 days in a row. You can't beat that. Like, you pay $30 for that at the store. Craig is just gonna get a regular old turkey and cheese sandwich because he doesn't eat fish, and that's just his loss. Your sandwich.
About time, woman.
You better stop that. Okay, admittedly, I didn't think about how the George Foreman was going to be hot, and we obviously need to continue going, but Craig had a good idea. Put it in the oven. But I mean, check out this delicious halibut fish sandwich I got. Just as good as the other 3 days.
Holy, you see them bouncing?
I couldn't tell. Oh gosh, yeah. We're almost there at the campground. This is an established campground, Eagle River Campground, dry camping, $20 a night for sites, first come, first serves, 3-day stay limit. So hopefully there are sites available for us. Gosh, there's a moose at the entrance station. Maverick's about to go crazy. I see him preparing.
I thought it was a horse. I thought the ranger had a horse tied up. Shh, Maverick.
No. Shh. Look, it's a moose. Oh my gosh. So we came all the way to the city to see the closest moose. Oh, no, it's running away.
Maverick.
I moose all because of Maverick.
Maverick, that thing will eat you. It's not looking good.
Hi.
It's not looking good for us.
There's quite a lot of people here. Okay, here's the overflow lot. Let's see if there's any room here. It does.
Are you kidding?
Hang on, there might be room. I don't know. Do we want to park here? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna back us up on this side of this rock so that Like in here, you think? And then we can move the table over and then they can probably fit in there. Keep coming back. It is like disgusting smelling. Keep coming back. Okay, for whatever reason, it stinks really, really bad over here. So we're just gonna park on the other side of the overflow parking lot. All right, keep on coming. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. Nice, okay. You can come back a little bit more and stop. All right, Kaylin and I came up to the fee station to pay while the guys finished setting up. And we don't know if the overflow parking is gonna be the same price as the rest of the parking, which is $20 a night drive camping. I would think not. We're paid up, we're legal, we got our tags, we're in the overflow because the campground was full. Per every campground and every spot we tried to find in Alaska ever. So, but we got somewhere to stay, and so we're winning.
So I know you guys want to talk about the elephant in the room. And that is, I am definitely needing a haircut. Okay, so we're going to go do that.
Dan, look what Craig was
Oh,
wearing.
y'all thought I was talking about the hat. I know. Don't be jealous, guys. Victoria bought it, and I will never wear it in public, but
he'll wear it in the RV in front of all of you guys. That's fine, but
You can't
not
wear it.
out in public. That's the rules, apparently.
You can't wear a halibut hat in Alaska. You gotta go to like Utah or something, or Colorado, these landlocked states, and wear it. Then they'll think it's a flounder.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so you guys are the only ones who will ever get to see Craig wear his halibut hat. But yeah, you need a haircut.
That's happening today. So let's go.
When it comes to RV living in general, not just in Alaska, but everywhere, haircuts are like a whole thing, a whole difficult thing for both me and Craig, because Craig has difficult hair to cut.
My hair just grows straight out from my head, so if they can't cut it good and fade it good, then it looks weird.
It looks very funny.
But I found a cool trick on finding good places to get haircuts.
Good trick.
Okay, so if you're traveling like this, this would be good for some full-timers, or if you're on a long vacation or something or somewhere, what you do is you search on Reddit good haircut places in the town you're in. So like I searched good men's haircut in Anchorage on Reddit, and then you get everybody talking about all the places and what's good and what's not good, and that's usually how I pick. And I will say 90% of the time it works out. It's not 100%, but it's almost 100% every time I don't do it this way, I get a bad haircut.
So in other words, the people of Reddit will tell you how it is. So it is a good trick if you're in Alaska or anywhere else needing a haircut and you don't know where to go.
We got here too early.
You are going the wrong way down the street.
I'm not even on a street. What are you talking about? GPS, Garmin will be trying to get you in some wrecks, okay? Lost and in wrecks. I think I'm gonna go find some coffee and then come back. Well, we got our coffee and now we're back at the haircut place. So I'm gonna get my hair cut and be a new man, I think, or get my ears lowered or something. I'm not sure how it goes.
Good luck. How is it?
I think it'll be good. I just gotta get some stuff in it. I gotta go home, put some stuff in it. That's how I'll really know, but I think she did good. Super nice lady. Linda at Northern Lights, super nice.
Oh yeah, it does look good. I couldn't really see it at
She
first.
did a fine job. I don't know if the rest are good, but she did okay. I gotta go wash it though. I'm gonna be itching.
You do have the hat indentation still on the sides.
I might have it even more, so.
Now we're headed back to the RV to get ready for the real reason that we came to Anchorage this weekend, which is to go to the air show. The Thunderbirds are doing an air show here in Anchorage, and it's gonna be, I think, so cool. We're gonna take our big lens and try to get some really cool shots of the planes. This will be the first time I'm really trying to do like actual airplane photography or videography, so probably don't get your hopes up too much, but hopefully it'll be cool.
Going to the air show, as you guys know, but what's nice about it is a free event, so we don't actually have to spend money other than fuel, which is only like 20 minutes down the road.
Not even.
Oh.
It was like 5 minutes, and parking's free. So if you're ever in Anchorage, and well, I don't know if this is a yearly thing, but if you're ever in Anchorage and they're having an air show, nice free activity.
Right there, as she makes her way from your right to your left. Now the maximum speed on this experimental Zipco Edge 540 is 260 miles per hour. It has carbon fiber skin with fabric belly.
We should get one of them.
Oh, okay.
Probably on a few million.
Only a few million.
Maybe more.
We need a few more subscribers for that.
Just a few more.
So go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, click the subscribe and we'll buy one of them and fly you guys around.
The air show has been really cool so far. We're at an intermission and gonna go find food because you can't come to like a thing like this and not get food truck food, of course.
Thank you.
Nice.
That's good.
That was only $5 and $2. We only spent $9. I feel like we did good.
It's a great lunch.
Yes.
And known to all the world as the Thunderbird.
Only stayed at this Eagle River campground for 3 days because, well, that was the stay limit. So now we are heading to our next spot, which is supposed to be a dry camping spot on a lake, and it's supposed to be 100% free. So that'll be nice. We actually get to do like free camping, hopefully.
Where at?
At the spot we're going to right now.
Oh, that's nice. We don't get to do that often here.
I know. Okay, we're getting off the pavement.
Yep. Disappointed.
There's a few potholes, but it's not long of a drive down this road.
In the quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
See, only a quarter mile. Slow going on the little road in here, but we're almost to where there's supposed to be like a big opening. Hopefully we'll be able to get Starlink and solar and all the good stuff.
Where are you on?
It did open up, I think in just one of these little spots right here. There's like fire pits and everything.
Maybe not that one with all the trash.
Maybe, yeah, maybe not the one with all the trash. Maybe the next one should be good.
I'm going in that grassy little section.
Okay, sounds good. We are in, we're level, we're here, it's free. There are some people shooting guns, and we don't know if there's an official range or if they're just shooting, and hopefully they're just shooting at not our direction.
Maybe they're not being careless or anything.
Yeah.
And it's fine. Our issue with people shooting guns is that the dogs just get extremely scared. They're very gun shy, so it kind of becomes an issue after a while with them.
We probably won't stay too long if it is. If there like is an actual gun range and it's 24/7 gunshots, we'll probably leave a little bit early. But we're here in this area because we want to do some ice climbing, hopefully next weekend, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. Some people we met that watch us told us all about the ice climbing and everything, so that's going to be one of our must-dos while we're here in Alaska, and we're hopefully doing it this weekend.
And you guys know we're taking you along with us, of course, so stay tuned. We'll see what we get up to this week, and then it's ice climbing time.
Surprised, we moved, new spot, of course, as you can see. Why we moved? The dogs were freaking out because of the gunshots, and we knew we were having an excursion for a full day on today. We're going today. And we didn't want to leave them by themselves with all the gunshots going off and just being terrified and everything. So we moved about an hour east of where we were, closer to Madagascar, ice climbing. And Victoria will tell you the real name. I don't remember. Madagascar would be cool too if it was that, with all the little monkeys. But anyways, so now we're in a new spot, and it's been extremely peaceful here. This spot actually, which is just a pull-off road spot. We'll show you. There's probably some footage going on right now for you to see, but it's very nice. But we're about to get ready to head out on our ice climbing adventure, and we're going to take you guys with us, and it should be pretty fun. I'm pretty excited about this. We never did any ice climbing, so hopefully it goes good, but I'm super excited.
And look at this beautiful weather we have today. I'm so happy. I'm fingers crossed that it holds. Something that has been a bit of a challenge when trying to plan excursions or activities in Alaska in general is that you really never know what the weather's going to be. So you kind of just have to be prepared to do the activity in any kind of weather, because it could be sunny, it could be rainy, it could be cold, could be hot. It literally could be anything.
Yeah.
But today, so far,
it's nice and sunny and clear.
Sun.
Might get too hot. We're going to go look at these moose. There's a mama moose and a baby moose. Two baby moose.
We have to be quick though, because, oh no, there they go, away. Oh, we're gonna, oh, we ruined their moose viewing.
See a little bit.
A little bit of moose.
In 600.
All right, here we go. I got to pee. Get your phone. So many people. How many people are per group?
I don't actually know, but maybe they have multiple groups going.
Man.
Lots of people.
Should we go ahead and check in?
Let's check in.
All right.
All right, we're all checked in, and we are ice climbing the Matanuska Glacier. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. We've never done ice climbing before. You guys know we do rock climbing, so I feel like it should be pretty similar, except for with huge spikes on our feet and spikes in our hand and ropes, right? I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I don't fall off the glacier, if anybody's gonna fall off.
Well, yeah, well, they better have the helicopter ready.
So where are you from?
Yes.
California.
California? Nice.
So with our micro spikes, I'll show you a pro tip here. I like to have these on the outside. This would be the first thing we need when we hit the ice. So using these compression straps on the sides of our backpack, we can clip that through.
So we've got all our gear. They gave us a whole bunch. My backpack, I think, weighs 100 pounds. And we're about to load up in the van and go to the glacier now.
There it is.
You ready?
Yeah, look at that thing.
Look how nice out it is today.
Yes.
Super bright, clear. It's gonna be good. I'm excited.
I'm so excited. So crazy because the glacier is so shiny. I didn't expect it to be so shiny.
It's glistening.
Our guide said it's not always so shiny, but with the rain we've been having and then now it's sunshiny, it's just looks like a piece of glass. Oops. Okay, time for the micro spikes. It's crazy how much the ice changes, all those cracks you saw us walking over. Apparently a month ago, you said a month ago they were just not here, it's a solid block of ice. So glaciers change so fast. Now we've got a mile and a half through the moraine, so let's go. This is crazy looking. Very cool.
All the water coming directly off the ice here is incredibly pure. You can imagine it's about 600 years old, so frozen pre-industrial revolution. Very few pollutants, very few microorganisms.
See that?
I don't even know how I did that.
Made it to our first climbing spot. We got a nice slopey section and it gets steeper as we go to the right. So if we're good enough, we get to try some harder stuff. I'm trying that harder stuff.
I want you to. All right, Greg's gonna jump in.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Look at the ice forming on top.
I know, it's so blue. How cold was it?
It's freezing.
What if I just...
I'd drag you in with me. Look at that.
Whoa. I've never seen
Take a
such
bite.
a blue pool. There's dirt on it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh,
I think you can stand on it. You
Go ahead and try. Go ahead and try. So our guide is up there setting our ropes and all the gear up so that we can harness in and just climb this wall of ice, which is going to be so much fun.
Don't break the tip.
I know. I'm going to be one of those people. This ice is a little bit harder than the practice ice.
Is it?
Crazy.
Yep. Work. Nice.
Yeah.
Did it. Nice. All right. We're gonna have a lunch break. We've just finished our first 2 climbs. Everybody killed it. We all did awesome. And I think we're gonna go to another area on the glacier.
So we're getting ready to rappel down into a canyon and then do some ice climbing back up and out. I assume that's how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But it should be a little different than starting at the bottom and going to the top. I mean, we're at the top now, so you get all the crazy views from the start.
And these views are insane.
It's crazy. These views are, I was just saying, it's kind of like Great Sand Dune National Park, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
White Sands.
White Sands.
And but like the ice version.
Yeah. Hello.
Would like to come up next?
Okay.
Or you can have straight broken. There. Cool.
All right. All right. Perfect.
Nice.
Come from the ground.
Oh! I would step right on the white in the middle, right before that border. It's pretty shallow. That's how you can kind of
My arms are getting so tired.
Yeah, dog.
Holy. I can't wait for you to try.
I'm a little nervous about it now.
This is tough. Let's see.
You're a little far from your...
Oh yeah.
Don't forget your inchworm.
Golly. This is
got
much
it.
harder with just one.
Yeah. You got it. Nice. Oh, fancy.
That was crazy. Get out from underneath.
Yeah.
You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Off the back.
There you go. I know.
Oh man.
Nice. You did it.
Yeah, city, population 1.
Oh my gosh.
Dog. Do something.
Jeez. I did not expect it to get that hard. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm done.
I know.
Got you right there. Sweet.
All right. Ready?
All right, my friend, you are on belay. Climb when ready.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, I feel so much better.
I knew you would be real mad. I did that just for you.
Wait, I see where my trail was. You're way over from it.
Oh, are you over here?
Yeah.
Oh.
You ain't even halfway right there.
Whew, okay, hang on. I'm not there yet.
I was totally embarrassed and like the easier route, and I still blew you.
No, it's fine. You'll do good.
Great savage right here.
Ooh.
Right there's the top, my friend.
Nice.
Stay right there. That's nice job. Crusher.
I did it.
A bone crusher on the root. On the tools.
This is so much harder than we thought it was going to be.
I would have never suspected it to be this hard to climb up this ice with
Because
the
you're like,
tools.
oh, well, you got a good handle every time.
Every hold is a solid hold, but it's not the case. No.
Because you got to get that ice pick in there real good to make it a solid hold.
Once your arms are burned out,
yeah,
that ice pick into it is so hard.
So difficult. That was that last one was a tough climb, but we both made it. I think I had a little extra help from our guide pulling on the rope extra hard, but I made it. So you know what? I made it, and Craig made it too.
Barely. I don't even count mine.
And our third in the group is about to make it too. Our group, only 3 of us out here with our guide, and it has been awesome.
This is amazing. This is a good. I'm so glad we did it. This is the most hands-on like adventure excursion thing we've done in Alaska. Well, I mean, fishing was, but this is
so much, more adventurous with Micah guides. That's who we've done it with.
Yeah, super worth it.
We're about to start wrapping up here and then heading back, which means we get some more epic views out of this slot canyon.
Yeah, we get to walk through the slot canyon out, so that'd be cool.
So much fun. And then, okay, the 1.5 mile hike through the moraine. I don't know how excited I am about that. That was, well, it was kind of steep, so maybe that'll mean downhill. There's probably more downhill than I'm remembering. That's how it always goes.
Yeah.
And then back to the doggos.
All right, gangsters, so let's stay low right here. We're gonna go through this section one at a time.
Oh, wow.
You need your left hand, left underarm. It's a big Mulan over here. So,
okay.
Really delicate stepping. When you're ready, I can take your hand. This is a serious.
Oh, we're going over here?
Okay. We'll stay a little high here just so I can spot well. Nice and slow right here.
Wow, this is cool looking.
Yeah, this thing is legit. Nicely done.
Crazy. I know. Ooh. Look at that over there.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to make a different decision here.
Okay.
It's not the best option, so let's backtrack. All right, guys. So, just hold on for a second. I'm going to reassess. I think it's not the best idea.
Back over.
All right, let's take the left turn.
So how deep is it, like, to rock, I guess?
I would guess around here. Close to about 150 to 200 feet.
Oh, wow. You coming?
I'm coming.
Why are you walking like that? You weird?
We left our boondocking spot up the road near Matanuska Glacier where we did the ice climbing and have come down here to the Hatcher Pass area on at the Gold Mint Trailhead. That's where we're camping. It's $15 a night. It's basically a trailhead parking lot, but we've got a little picnic table, fire pit, and great views of the mountains whenever the skies are clear. So Hatcher Pass is an unpaved road that cuts through the mountains, gains elevation, and has some really beautiful views. It's not like super well maintained in the fact that the road is quite bumpy, so just be prepared for that when you come on it. But if you come on a clear day like today, you're pretty much guaranteed some really epic views. Lots of cars out here too. Well, look at those views. Wow, so Hatcher Pass has some really amazing views. The greenery is awesome. If you can come on a day where the sky is clear, you can see for so far, and you can even watch the paragliders jump off cliffs and go gliding across the way wherever they go. It's kind of crazy, but if you are in this area, make sure you drive through Hatcher Pass. You can actually take it all the way to Willow if you wanted to.
So we've been at Hatcher's Pass and it's been great, but we're leaving to head to full hookups, and you guys know how I feel about full hookups. Really still the shower. I don't care about full hookups as much as I do the shower, but we're getting on our way to head there now. So we'll see you at the campground.
Look at this beautiful sunshiny day.
Finally.
Mostly clear skies, which we are ecstatic for because you know what today is?
What? What's the day?
It's our Denali Flight day.
We're going on that aeroplane.
We're really excited about this. We have heard that it is like a really good excursion.
I'm excited about being on the glacier 20,000 feet up. That's insane.
Well, I don't think the glacier will be 20,000 feet up.
I don't even want to go
we're
anymore.
flying 20,000 feet up though. We're headed about an hour up the road to Talkeetna, which is where most of the flights around Denali take off from, which is like 2 to 3 hours from the Denali National Park area, which I did not realize that the flights don't really take off from where you go to visit the national park. So something to remember when you're planning your Alaska trip.
So today is our first real good clear day in a while, and we're going to stop along the way to where we're going to do the flight at a overlook of Denali. We haven't seen Denali yet at all. I know some people say you can see it from Anchorage. We haven't seen it at all. It's just been too cloudy, rainy, and all that good stuff. So we're going to stop there. Hopefully we'll be able to see it there. One of the nice things about these companies that we're doing the flight with is they're very flexible on the time. I say flexible, I mean like if the weather's gonna be bad, you can usually cancel, like, I don't know, right up until it's time to go for the most part, or they'll reschedule or whatever. They don't just take your money and make you go on the worst day still.
Uh-oh, see some clouds building in the distance.
It's a lot of clouds.
I know. Fingers crossed.
It's pretty cloudy, guys. I think all the clouds are coming from Denali, but it's supposed to be literally right in front of us, right?
Yeah.
I can't.
This is the overlook. Somewhere over there is Denali.
Man. I think there's a mountain right behind this tree right here. Let's go look. Okay. Yeah, go look.
Do you see it?
No. All right, let's get closer.
Here we are.
You have arrived.
You have arrived.
Have arrived. So it's kind of funny because we have to get weighed when we check in because it's a small plane, so they have to know exactly how much everybody weighs. So first time I ever had to step on a scale to get on a plane.
I should have been fasting. Should I just push up on the counter? Like?
Yeah.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Thank you.
Perfect. So they give us these very stylish boots to put on for walking on the glacier. They just go right over your normal shoes. And the guy at check-in made me feel better about the clouds because he said he was looking at a camera of Denali or something like that and it looked beautiful. He said the clouds actually can add a little bit of interest to photos and videos. So I'm excited. Orange ticket.
900 horsepower Garrett turbine engine. This thing is awesome.
This is definitely the tiniest plane we've ever been on.
If we got too many people.
Grant, you okay up there?
Hey, Grant, look back this way.
There we go. There are 10 of us in this tiny plane, on a mission to go see the tallest mountain in North America. You can feel the tension and excitement as we hope for a glimpse of this renowned mountain. And soon enough, we find ourselves above the clouds. Quickly gaining elevation, we're above 12,000 feet. And since we're in a non-pressurized cabin, we have to put on oxygen masks to breathe. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. The views are absolutely breathtaking, and there just aren't the words to describe what it's like flying among this mountain range. Circling the top of Denali, seeing the top of a mountain that so many dream of seeing. And now, it's time to go stand on a glacier in Denali National Park. The South Peak of Denali. landed on a glacier.
Made it.
That was pretty epic.
That was fun.
I don't know, I just couldn't fathom the vastness of it all. The snow's so deep. Wow.
This is crazy. It feels like we're so much higher, but we're only 7,398 feet.
Okay, if you're gonna come to Alaska, this is a must.
This is pretty cool.
I don't even know how to explain it.
I would have never thought I'd have seen the top of Denali in my life.
We were up there with the top of Denali.
Crazy. How tall is Denali?
Over 20,000 feet.
You know what's even crazier though? I hiked Mount Shasta, which
It was 14,000. And we saw some 14ers out there and they look short compared to Denali.
Yeah, this is some insane terrain. I don't know.
I'm really glad we didn't leave Alaska without doing this.
So with this being base camp, they camp here again, like to acclimate probably and everything. This is where they start. We was just talking to the pilot, and most people start here. Not very many hike all the way up to this point, which again, we're only 7,000 elevation, but when you can fly in, why not start here and then hike the rest, which is, I don't know, 15,000 feet still. But so they leave here from base camp and hike down and on around this mountain to go up to Denali. So it's a trek.
Time to load back up. I don't want to leave though, to be honest. We took a different path on the way back, which gave us the opportunity to see glaciers and waterfalls right from our windows. It was an amazing flight.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you. Have a good one. All right. Wow. So we did the summit tour with Talkeetna Air, which means they took us from the Talkeetna airport here, which is just under 400 feet of elevation, and up to 20,000 feet of elevation to circle around the very peak of Denali.
Yeah.
And it was epic.
It was pretty cool. It's crazy because, like, how far did you say we are from here if we drove?
Well, it's because of the way it's shaped, you gotta go all the way down and back up. As the crow flies, much sooner.
Yeah, it's not like a 30-minute plane ride. If you know, they didn't show you all the different places. On the way there, it was like an hour and a half plane ride, I believe. And then you got like 30 minutes on the glacier. And then it was literally like a 30 to 45-minute plane ride back. So it was, but it is super nice.
The views, I mean, you guys saw them, but you didn't experience them. I know the pictures and the videos are not doing them justice. It was just insane to be flying right there among the mountains, just towering on every side.
I would definitely put this in our top 3 excursions we've done. It's somewhere in our top 3. Like, so if you come and you only got 3 things that you can do, this is definitely one of them.
Now we just gotta drive back home to the doggos. To travel a day today, we are officially packed up here at the Riverside RV and Camper Park, and we are headed to our boondocking spot near Denali National Park.
So the weather's pretty terrible. The rain is back and super cloudy, so I feel like we got extremely lucky with our plane ride around Denali. It was just like the most perfect day for it, but it did not last long. I think only like 30% of people that come to see Denali actually get to see it, just because of how cloudy and rainy it is here, or dark 6 months out of the year.
We are headed to Old Denali Road. We've seen on iOverlander and heard from other people who have been traveling around Alaska that there's a lot of boondocking spots along that road. Old Denali Highway.
You have arrived.
We have not really arrived. My thing is, it's gonna rain all weekend. I know, so do we wanna be here on the side of the road in the rain, or do we wanna be at full hookups in the rain? We could drive, or we could go to Chena Hot Springs.
How far is Fairbanks?
2.5 hours.
Lunch? Me too. Good call, Joseph.
Okay, so we decided we're actually not going to boondock near Denali. We're going to go to full hookups in Fairbanks. And I'll just say, I guess that's the plus of RV life. You get to be flexible. We stay flexible a lot. And I don't know, the boondocking here, it looks like there are spots here. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just rainy and we're still right on the side of the road, and there's a big mud hole right outside where we have the RVs parked. And so we're gonna move on. And that's the nice thing about RV life. You can just move on when you're ready.
Back on the road. You ready, Maverick? You ready to go? Are you ready to go?
Oh, you're getting him all excited for nothing. Guess what? It's not raining, so Craig's cleaning the truck out and we're taking the gang to Chena Hot Springs, because basically anytime we said we were going to Fairbanks, everybody's like, are you going to Chena Hot Springs? So obviously we have to go to Chena Hot Springs. You don't want Joseph to have to stare out a dog drool window?
Nah, it was getting pretty bad, I guess. Look at all the drool streaks on that.
And this is why we have these.
That's also, I recently learned what all these streaks are.
Oh, can you see him? Like the little Maverick hangs his head out this window and drools.
Hey, look at my nice healthy lunch.
Nice.
Not rubbing it in or anything.
Go?
Not rubbing it in.
I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
Oh man.
Tell a good thing when a good thing comes along.
So we're doing the ice museum first, and then we'll be doing the hot springs after.
So have ice cream, everybody's eating.
Our ice museum tour starts at 1 p.m. So we're walking around, checking out the resort. You can stay here if you want, or just come for the day like we are and do all of the activities.
As you can, all right? I want to keep this temperature
Ice
pretty
museum
stable.
time. Oh my gosh. You gonna grab a parka?
Nah.
I am. I'm getting this one because it matches my outfit.
Workshop area. Let out all of your oohs and ahs.
Ooh, ah. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Archer would go to the defendant's position.
So I was pretty skeptical on this ice museum, but this is honestly pretty cool, and they like, I don't know, very good. The detail is pretty amazing. It's also 25 degrees in here, and my nose is feeling it.
He didn't put on a parka. Whoa. Oh, this is the ice bar.
You can get an apple martini, do it in glasses.
That we just saw the guy make.
Yeah, that they make here. Come look at this. Look at this cool little table booth thing. This is awesome. I ain't never wanted to carve some ice more in my life.
My hands are freezing. 25 degrees in here. That's pretty cold.
The cool thing about this place, though, I found that apparently you can book a room in here. They have like ice cabins.
Hotel room.
I don't know if I'd make it, but it sounded pretty cool.
It does sound pretty cool. Time to check out these $600 a night hotel rooms. Is this one? Because where do you sleep?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool looking though. Maybe down there.
All right, let's go look at the other ones.
Okay, go look at the other rooms.
Oh yeah, this one's nicer.
I like this one. It's like you get a little cave to sleep in.
Yeah, I think
Go
my
lay
feet
on
would
it.
hang off. Oh, it's cracking.
Oh, he said anywhere with carpet you can go. See, there you go. It's.
This is how I'd be sleeping like.
All curled up in a ball. Yeah. Okay, they only open the doors every so often, so we're getting out at the first open, taking the jacket off. That was so cool.
Teleported. It's hot now. It's summertime.
Defrosted. Look,
Oh,
how,
no.
look how cold my finger. Look how red my fingers are. That was chilly.
Very red.
But so cool.
I gotta pee.
He's supposed to be telling you guys we're going to the hot springs now.
We're going to go pee in
I
hot
don't-
springs now.
What?
What?
We're going to the hot springs now. Okay? The ice museum was really cool. So the outside lake pool area is 18 plus only, so it can be a nice, quiet, relaxing time. And then inside they have some hot tubs and an indoor heated pool, which is not as hot as that hot spring. It was pretty warm. It's got to be up there like 104, 106 degrees. A little crowded, but it's Sunday and the weather's good, so that was to be expected. But it was nice. I liked the Liard Hot Springs a little bit better, but it was still not bad. So originally we had planned to be leaving Alaska about like 2 weeks from now, but realized that we need to leave, well, basically like right now. We need to be leaving Alaska right now, and we're gonna talk more about why in just a little bit. Oh, chilly. But before we head out on our great adventure back to the lower 48, we're taking you to 2 Alaskan towns that when you hear the name of them, you're just like, well, I've just gotta go there.
And the first one is the North Pole.
Yes, this town is literally named North Pole, Alaska.
Santa Claus lives here.
Santa Claus does live here.
At Christmas. He probably goes to Florida for the winter though.
It is getting cold. It about feels like the North Pole here.
Mm-hmm, it's cold.
And
This
you
is
guys-
very typical for Alaska right now, I feel like though.
We're just missing the snow, and then it really would feel like the North Pole. Anyways, put your guesses in the comments on what the other town is that we're gonna be visiting in just a little while. You probably saw some hints in the intro.
I can't
but
wait for you to hear why the next town was named, what it's named. So that's kind of funny.
But we have a goal here in the North Pole.
So our goal here in Santa Clausville is to go to Santa Claus's house and pick out gifts for each other. Of course, my gift's gonna be better because I'm not getting some ridiculous fish hat.
I got you a present.
Not wearing that stupid shit.
It's a halibut fish. We went halibut fishing. Let's see. Oh, it's perfect.
How much was this stupid thing that you just never going to use?
It's still up in the air on whether the fish hat was a good gift or not.
I guess we'll see.
My chance to redeem myself.
Because if this gift's worse than that gift, then I guess the fish hat is good, but that also just means both gifts from her stink.
And it's gonna be up to you guys to put in the comments who chose the best gift. Let's talk about the rules. Rules for gift picking. Rule number 1, what is it?
Mine's better than yours.
Rule number 2, don't pick something too expensive.
She's always saying that because I already have a way to win. I'm just gonna buy the most expensive thing for her.
No, it has to represent the person. So the most creative gift.
Well, we know what represents Victoria because she bougie. So the most expensive
You know
thing.
what, whatever, let's just go shopping. We're at Santa Claus's house.
Santa Claus or wizard?
I don't know.
We have the same eyes.
Yes, I see. Hang on, let's get close so we can see the similarities. I think it stops at the eyes. All right, you go that way. I'm going this way. See you later. I just turned a corner and realized Santa Claus's house is bigger than I thought. This is gonna be hard. There are a lot of options here. like a lot. I don't even know where to start looking at.
Found Santa Claus.
It has to be useful. Craig doesn't like decorative stuff, so that cuts out all the Christmas ornaments, even though there's a lot of Christmas ornaments. Food could be an option. Food is always useful. Craig likes food, jams, hot sauce. There's a lot of cute stuff here, like homemade Alaskan stuff.
All right, guys, since she bought me dang halibut hat, I think I have the perfect gift for her. Look at this. It's like bear feet mittens. I don't know what it is. This has to be perfect, right? I think this is what we get her.
Okay, these are kind of cool though. They're little music boxes. Okay. I mean, I also found these Leland socks. Like Craig, he won't tell Maverick, but Leland, since it's his firstborn son, loves him the most. I think I might get, that, or I've also collected gifts for other people. A pocket knife, he keeps saying he wants a pocket knife. I might get them both. It's a tough decision. Which one would be best? I think I'm gonna get them both. That way I'm sure to win, right? I'm sure to win this competition. It's a knife with his, I don't know where he is. I'm hiding from him. A knife with his name on it that says North Pole, Alaska on the back. And Leland socks. I think that's the winner.
I still haven't completely decided on what to get her, but we're still looking at everything, and I'm still leaning towards the bare feet slippers. I don't know what kind of slippers they are, but I think that's what we get her still. But we'll keep looking just in case there's something that pops out.
There's really a little something for everybody in Santa Claus's house. Okay, but bare slippers could be useful, right? I mean, they would keep his feet warm, but no, okay, I'm checking out. I'm going to check out.
All right, guys, so I think I got the perfect gift. I'm putting it in the truck. I don't even know if Victoria knows I'm at the truck right now. I just left her in there. Probably just spending all the money right now, but I got her the perfect gift. I don't know if I can show you yet, so we're gonna wait, because I'm just here. She runs the show, I'm just here, you know, buying her gifts, the perfect gifts. Make sure when you comment in the comments that you tell her Craig won, okay? That's all we need her to know, is that I won the gift picking. But let's go see where she's at and if she's about ready to go. And then maybe we'll get to show the gifts that we got each other to you guys.
I was looking for Craig and I didn't see him, and I thought he was just doing a good job of hiding. Turns out he was just already in the truck waiting. He texted me like 10 minutes ago, but I didn't see it. I didn't feel my phone vibrate, okay? I didn't know. I'm checked out. We're going on to the next adventure in the North Pole. What'd you get me?
Can I tell you now?
No, you can't, actually.
I didn't even tell them.
You didn't?
Not yet. Am I supposed to?
I don't know. I mean, they know what you got, but it's okay. They'll just have to wait and see. That means you guys got to keep watching the video to find out what Craig got me, just like I have to keep waiting, because we're going to exchange our gifts tomorrow morning before we head out to our next little town. And also,
which we're towing tomorrow to the next town.
And
so it's not just right around.
Full day in Alaska.
Yeah.
Perhaps the thing I'm most excited about coming to the North Pole for. We're going to a diner.
Do elves work there?
I don't think it's really Christmas themed. Let's go eat.
Looks pretty busy.
Maybe it's gonna be good. Wow, that's a lot of food. I didn't know it came with hash browns.
I didn't eat it. This ain't on the diet at all.
No, it's not. I thought it was just eggs.
Pretty good.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
That was Little Richard's Family Diner. Very good.
It was really good.
Such cute diner vibes, and breakfast was on point. A little less healthy than we intended it to be, but it was yummy.
Good.
But we're headed back to the RV now. Tonight we're hanging out with Kaylin and Joseph since it's our last night together.
We're splitting ways
tomorrow. So we're gonna hang out and then we'll see you guys in the morning. And now it's time to exchange our gifts after we get hooked up and ready to get on the road.
At the same time.
Sorry, gonna make you hide.
Oh, it's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
All right. Are you ready to see what Santa Claus got you? Why is that one so big? You have a big bag.
It's better than whatever you got me, I'm sure of it.
Oh gosh, I'm scared. I think you might have done better.
I feel like you got me candy.
No, that's not what I got you. It's not. I feel like you wish it was candy though.
No,
Now that you said
I'm trying to be healthy, guys. She's trying to ruin my diet.
I tried not to ruin his diet and he's wishing he got candy.
Well, I do like candy.
Okay, here we go. Who's open? Are we open at the same time?
I don't know.
Okay, same time. What is, oh my gosh, I almost got these for you.
I knew you did. That ain't even mine right there. That's for...
What is, you got two things.
I got socks. So, and a pocket knife that says Craig.
Okay.
It kind of looks like Leland.
It is, it's a border collie. You got Leland socks.
And you got Leland feet.
And I got Leland feet. I really almost got these, but I was like, no, I can't after the fish hat. Okay, he got me back, but I'm wearing these. Maverick.
She won't wear them, guys.
Okay,
Don't let her lie to you.
Who got the better gift?
It's cold right now in Alaska, too. I wish I'd have got me some of them,
See,
honestly.
I should have got you.
My toes are cold.
You're not, you never, your name is never there.
No, it's not. I don't know why. Nobody ever, these little
Craig
gifts.
seems like such a common name, and usually
in
it's never
England
there.
or something.
But here you go. Oh, and it has North Pole, Alaska on the back.
Nice.
You said you...
These things, these knives here, it's a fine knife. It's an alright gift. They're not, you gotta be careful with them. Sometimes you'll be trying to cut something and the blade doesn't have a lock on them, and it'll just close right on your fingers.
Oh gosh.
You do, Maverick.
I didn't know about that.
Put my socks on since I ain't getting no warm fuzzy shoes.
Listen, you guys saw, because I told you, I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh, and I wanted to get them for him so
I felt
bad.
dumb being like a single person walking out there and buying these things. The guy had to think I was just weird.
I can't wait to wear them. Oh, another funny, well, not so funny story for Craig, but I thought that it was a 2-hour travel day today, and I was like, oh, it's like 2 hours away. And then I looked it up on Google Maps last night, and it turns out it's 5 hours away.
Nobody be believing me when I say Victoria, just be lying.
I didn't know. I said I think. I was like 2 hours, I think, and I didn't know. And anyways, the road, I also discovered that the road that we're going on today is supposed to be very bad. So, and I thought the very bad road wasn't until tomorrow. So all in all, Craig's in for a worse day than he thought he was going to be in for.
Why'd you think it was tomorrow?
Well, that's when we go on the top of the world highway. Today is just to the other town that we'll be taking to you to momentarily with a funny name. The road to this little town we're taking you guys to is definitely rough. I guess we decided to give the truck and RV one last hoorah in Alaska before heading back towards Lower 48. Now the roads in Canada are going to be much better, but
at least it's not raining. That's a plus. And also, I did anticipate a lot of this road being dirt road, and it's all been paved thus far. So that's a positive also. So doing good-ish so far.
I jinxed it. It's raining. Welcome to Chicken, Alaska.
So apparently this chicken's name is Aggie, according to the sign. This chicken was made by high school students at the Homer High School. The mosquitoes are back. I don't know if you guys seen them on camera, but they're back. But the chicken was made by Homer High School students out of recycled lockers. So they created it at the high school and then brought it all the way over here full-sized and everything in a truck and donated it to Chicken Alaska.
So let's show you around this chicken themed town. It's not very big, so it won't take long. And I know we promised to tell you why we realized we had to leave Alaska 2 weeks earlier than we thought we were going to be leaving. And that is because
it's cold.
Well, one is getting cold. Yes, it just suddenly is no longer summer. And two, we started calculating how far it was, over 4,000 miles. And did you know, because we're going to North Carolina, my sister's having a baby, her third baby, my new nephew is coming, and soon, very soon. And so we had to get back across the United States and realized that it is a minimum of 15 travel days, which means if we drive every other day, that's still an entire month
it's a long
to
time.
get back. So unless we wanted to be arriving way after the baby came, we gotta leave now. Oh, okay, and we have made it to the Pedro Dredge.
They use this to mine for gold. Never seen one work. I don't know how it works or anything like that. That's really just what Victoria told me.
I don't know how it works either, but I know it's a dredge and you use dredges to mine for gold.
Apparently you can do guided tours inside. You're not allowed to just go in and explore. It's probably for good reasons. It looks like it's ready to give somebody a tetanus, or for you to be up to date on your tetanus shot. You better have your tetanus shot. You go around this thing. But yeah, so guided tours, I think you can ask the people at the front office and schedule one or whatever. But we're only here for the night and it's already 5:30, so we're not getting to do a guided tour. But it would be pretty cool because it's pretty large and it has a bunch of rooms, it looks like. And I'm very curious to know like what all the different rooms are. What do you like? Why do you need this many?
Staying overnight at the Chicken Creek Outpost. I believe there's one other RV park in town. The entire town, it has no cell service whatsoever. So come prepared with Starlink or come prepared to not have service.
There's only one gas station here, and I think you're supposed to fill up here, like if you do this drive. So we'll be doing that tomorrow morning.
We've reached the town of Chicken here. So this is pretty much all of Chicken. It consists of a saloon, a mercantile, and a cafe. Tell them how it got called Chicken.
Well, back when they decided they wanted to name this area, they wanted to call it Ptarmigan, but nobody knew how to spell that, so they just called it Chicken instead. And I can't blame them, because I had no idea that Ptarmigan started with a P. Like I thought it was T something, but it starts with a P and then whatever. So it's, I don't know, it would have tricked me too.
Let us know in the comments if you know how to spell ptarmigan, because I don't think I could. I just saw it written and I don't think I could spell it. I do know it starts with a P though and not a T.
I don't know.
I don't think we'll go in the saloon, but the saloon from the pictures I've seen is definitely a vibe. There's hats everywhere, dollar bills everywhere. Anything interesting? An attack chicken? Oh, look, is that a chicken in the bushes? Looks like a chicken in the bushes. All right, back to the RV real quick for dinner. Leftover Buddha bowls from last night with our dinner with Kaylin and Joseph. They're pretty good. I made coconut rice, ground turkey, veggies, pretty healthy, and the coconut rice. Well, it definitely makes rice less healthy to put coconut milk in it, but it makes it taste good. Still good the second time?
I can taste coconut rice better this time.
I like it. It's very coconutty.
Mm-hmm. Good. So we're on the hunt for another set of chickens that are here in Chicken somewhere.
Apparently in the winter, the population of Chicken is 15.
15 people.
15 people.
How many is it in the summer?
I'm not sure.
It's at least doubled.
At least 30, it's gotta be. They also only get mail twice a week, like Tuesdays and Thursdays. It gets trucked in. It's very much now this is a remote community.
Yeah. Well, everything's off grid here too, right? Like run on generators and solar. I don't see any power lines.
I don't see any power lines. It might be.
I thought I heard a generator running over at the little store.
Well, if you want to be in the middle of nowhere, Alaska, Chicken is the place to be. From the road, you can see the remnants of the original historic Chicken town site, but it's privately owned now, so you can't just like go and explore them.
But there is a way to explore it, right?
I think perhaps you can book a tour. Not 100% sure on that. I'll look it up and put it on the screen. But I think we found our chickens.
Yep, these are the colorful chickens.
All right, go give us your best chicken pose so you can be the third chicken.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
For the people. This is for you guys.
Oh, what's a chicken pose?
A chicken pose. Like,
That was embarrassing.
I thought there were supposed to be 3 chickens here. I think one fell down.
Oh, is there?
I don't know. I thought I saw a picture of 3, but maybe not.
I feel that's how it would have came out. Okay.
The very adamant no jumping signs makes me a little nervous about walking across this suspension bridge. Oh my gosh. No, don't. It's moving too much.
Why are you swaying?
I'm not swaying. I'm walking very straight. Very straight. I had read a thing in the milepost that said you could walk across the suspension bridge in Chicken, like if you dare. And I was like, okay, I mean, I might dare. Now I understand the if you dare part. That was pretty sketchy. You were even a little nervous, I think.
I feel like one of them boards could break. Some old. Hopefully this is where we'll be getting diesel in the morning for our long trek tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not sure if we'll even be able to because we just read the sign that says they don't open until 9 in the morning and we're hoping to leave extremely early. We'll have to see.
I mean, if not, I guess we're just waiting for it to open because
yeah, we gotta get fuel.
We gotta get fuel because I don't know if we officially said it, but we're going over the top of the world highway. This is one of the most remote and notorious, I guess, roads that you can drive in Alaska.
Yeah, if you look over there, you can see the road that we got to go over on the mountainside.
I don't think you're gonna be able to see it, but it's we've heard things about this road.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope we won't break nothing.
All I know is you guys should hit the subscribe button because who knows what's coming next week. We don't even know yet.
Yep. All that drive will be in next week's video. So
we'll be crossing the border back into Canada, ending our day with a ferry ride into Dawson City. So it's gonna be an adventure.
It's gonna be a stressful
adventure. Good morning. It is our last day in Alaska and we are getting ready to head out from Chicken, Alaska, all the way to Dawson City. That does mean we are crossing the border today and I'm feeling pretty good about it. All of our crossings have gone smooth so far, so knock on wood. But the only thing I'm concerned about is the food situation. I didn't fully clean out the fridge. I threw away the eggs because those seem to be the point of contention. So we will see how it goes.
So I don't know if I'm ready for this long drive day, especially this road, because this is, again, supposed to be the most terrible road ever in the whole entire world, I think, at least that I will drive on. But it also starts just us driving forever to get back to the East Coast. So I don't know what one I'm more ready or less ready for, really.
That was the fastest packing up we've done in a long time.
Well, as we stayed hooked up to the RV last night because everything was level, and now we just get to close the slides and pull out. So we're leaving now.
You ready, Maverick? You ready?
We do got to get fuel first, which there's a gas station up the road. Actually, there's 2 gas stations here in Chicken. Last video, I said there was only 1. There's 2.
What rain we got last night, like here, I don't think it'll do much, but if it gets much heavier, there's some spots that are pretty slick.
Okay.
This is unique. Got the old timey pumps, so man had to come out and unlock it and pump it, and then he gave us a little card. $45.57 is how much we owe. Craig's gonna take it inside to go pay.
All right, let's go pay. No tail swinging around, taking their store out.
That would not be good.
I feel like if we tail swung into something around here, it'd do just as much damage to their stuff as the RV.
Don't know if we said it, but we are headed out on the top of the world highway today. It's a little foggy. Maybe the sun will come out and clear up some of the views for us, so we actually get to enjoy the views on the top of the world highway, which are supposed to be phenomenal. And the road conditions, we've heard mixed reviews about. It literally varies between, it's fine, took my 45-foot toy hauler across and it was totally fine, to that was the worst road and I would never recommend anybody driving over it ever. So somewhere in between there, I'm sure is what we'll experience today. It looks like it could clear out though. Clouds might clear out, might get some good views.
Slow down or anything? Move over a little bit? Dang.
Whole U-Haul out here. Somebody's moving into Alaska.
U-Hauls make me nervous because like, I never know if they know how to drive or not, a big rig, because you could have gone from like a Toyota Corolla and just rented that sucker, you know?
That's true. We're getting some really beautiful views. The sun is coming out. We've got rivers on the sides of us, mountains in the background, still got greenery, even though it's starting to feel very much like fall, and the colors are starting to change. We see like yellow trees.
And it's been like one of the nicest dirt roads I think I've ever taken the RV on. So.
It's not bad so far.
Oh no, this is good. This is a nice field. This has been a good little camping spot.
Yes. Wow.
You got a river over there too.
Wow. I'm feeling good because the weather's nice, the road is pretty, the views are good. What more could you ask for our last drive in Alaska?
I don't know, it's been good. Now, honestly, I'm ready to be all the way through Canada. I don't really want to have to take as long as we're taking in Canada because it's cold, guys. This is nice. The road wasn't bad at all. Honestly, this has probably been one of the better roads we've been on in Alaska. I don't understand, guys. We're on pavement, and again, I don't know, maybe we're talking too soon and it's gonna get bad. However, if it stays like this is a really nice paved section I'm on right now. So if it stays like this the rest of the way, this road is so doable. 100% should do it.
And I loved Chicken. It was so cute. I mean, no need to spend more than 1 to 2 nights there.
Yeah.
And I think we also found all the good boondocking in Alaska. There were so many nice little pullouts along this like top of the world highway, or once you get out of Chicken going towards Dawson City. You could spend like a week and a half just staying a night or so at these little pullouts on beautiful like rivers with these great views.
Yeah.
The road hasn't been busy, so you're not getting a lot of traffic.
I will say though, today the weather has been really like good, not rainy and not overly cloudy. Like it's kind of decently cloudy now, but that plays a big role too. Like if we were driving this road and you couldn't see more than 30 feet in front of you, it wouldn't be that good. It wouldn't be, I would say it wouldn't be worth it, but the road ain't been bad.
Look at this paved road. It is like 0 potholes.
Yeah, it's been great.
I can definitely see why they call this section the top of the world highway, because you're like going along basically this ridge, and in both directions you can just see so far, so many mountains. It's not scary though. It's not really like the $1 Million Highway where there's sheer drop-offs. I mean, you wouldn't want to drive off the edge of the road, but it's not like sheer drop-off type things. So I don't know, it's beautiful. We still have to cross the border though, and cross a river on a ferry with the RV, and I'm a little bit nervous about that. It just feels, how are you feeling about the ferry?
I don't know, it's either gonna be really cool or really annoying. Because if we got to sit there for like 2 hours waiting on the ferry or something, that's gonna be awful. Yeah. You know?
I just feel like it's gonna be so tight. Like,
yeah.
Like, I think it's just gonna be nerve-wracking because you're gonna be like right up against the ferry boat or something.
Hopefully they direct you really good, you know.
I hope so. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Now, what is this? It looks like there's a little church. I don't know what it is.
I wonder.
Oh, a grocery store?
Top of the world boundary.
Top boundary, Alaska. Okay. Apparently you can get groceries and church here.
Interesting.
No fuel though.
I wonder if this is for the border guards, like, you know.
Oh, have like a little store or something.
Well,
yeah.
they probably like do so long here and then go back somewhere else. I wonder. I don't know. It would make sense.
Good hypothesis though.
Customs 1 mile.
Customs 1 mile. I saw the border crossing. This is such a tiny border crossing. It's very interesting. Are you ready to be Canadian again?
Maverick's Canadian.
Let's see here. Got our passports. Customs 1 kilometer. They switched from miles to kilometers.
Already?
I guess. Just warning you, you're about to be in Canada.
I'm not excited about the whole kilometer situation.
Yes,
it's more of an inconvenience than anything.
But our height in meters, we keep looking it up and I keep forgetting.
Like
4.1 or something? Yeah. Or if it's above 4.2, we know we're good.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, something like that is the kind of the problem with this situation.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Perfect.
You put it in park? Actually,
Yes.
Can you turn it off? It's going loud.
Yeah.
Just the two of you on board?
Yeah, and then 2 doggos.
Okay. And where's home?
Florida.
On board with you, anything that's intended to be left in Canada?
No.
No. Do you have any firewood on board?
Nope.
Firearms or other weapons?
No. The only thing we do have pepper spray,
No,
bear spray, not pepper spray, bear spray with our hiking stuff in the RV.
Okay. This is your vehicle, the trailer?
Yes. Yeah, a little fire going and everything. This would be
a doggy. The good thing Maverick hasn't seen him.
This would be a nice like border crossing to work out. It'd be peaceful.
It's
I think.
peaceful, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you guys do like travel every day from here to somewhere like, or are y'all stationed here for a certain
We're
time?
stationed here for this season.
Oh, okay.
Because this is only open seasonally.
Have you done other border crossings at other areas?
Oh, yeah.
Is this one? I was just telling her, I was like, this one looks like it'd be very peaceful.
It is very peaceful.
Is it?
This is like summer vacation at work.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I see the little
Look at the little fire over there. We're like, oh, it's so nice.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you. Have a good one. All right.
Nice.
Another successful border crossing.
Yeah. Super nice too.
So
good
nice.
people, good people.
Back in the Yukon.
Back in the
There it is.
Yukon.
The road is back to gravel, but it seems fairly well maintained. And the views are still feeling like we're on the top of the world. Like, were we about to go that way? Are we on that?
No. It looks like the road's turning that way.
Whoa. Wow. This is cool out here. Okay, I definitely recommend Top of the World Highway. This has been one of my favorite drives so far.
It's pretty cool. I'm still sticking to it. I don't know if the road gets exponentially worse, but so far it's been good.
I don't think we've talked about it much, but being on Alaska time zone has been actually a struggle. It's 4 hours behind Eastern time zone, and that means it's 4 hours behind like all our family. And so, I don't know, it's just made it difficult. I feel like we're had been in a different world. So now we're only 3 hours behind everybody else.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's a lot better. However, I am curious to see how we feel by the time we get all the way back to the East Coast, because it's gonna be a big jump in time in a short period of time.
We've been descending for quite a while and are coming up on the George Black Ferry here shortly. This is a free ferry. It takes you from this side of the river over to Dawson City, or if you're going from Dawson City, it'll take from Dawson City over to the Top of the World Highway so that you can continue on to Chicken. We've never put the RV on a ferry before, so we're a little nervous about it. But we've seen other people do it. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we should be all right, I think.
And Craig just pointed out that we haven't seen much traffic on the road, so it might, fingers crossed, mean we don't have to wait too long to get on the ferry.
That's my biggest thing is I just don't want to be stuck, because however, if we have to wait 2 hours to get on the ferry, then it puts us getting to the RV park 2 hours later. And I don't want it to be too late.
No, I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
And we have plans tonight in Dawson City. Here comes the river. Looks like they've got a sign for RVs. This is so interesting.
Yeah. I don't think we can fit on this one though.
No? Where's it at?
It's right there. It's got a couple RVs on it already.
Well, I guess we'll be doing the next one then. But it shouldn't be too long. I mean, there's only, what, one guy in front of us?
Mm-hmm. See it right there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do see it over there. Interesting. Smaller RVs. We're about to take up that whole thing, I think. I just saw a sign. It said that drivers and passengers must remain in the vehicle during the ferry crossing, and you have to shut your engine off and apply emergency brakes.
Makes sense.
So, those are the rules.
Speaking of, I'm probably shut it
Stop
off now.
wasting fuel.
Yeah.
I came back and everybody just started going. How do you know who gets to go? No, we're not gonna fit on there now.
No.
I guess the next time we just gotta like go. I didn't know it was like a first come, first serve type deal. I thought they were in direct traffic. Guess you just gotta like zoom on out there. Dang it. We missed our chance.
That's annoying. So watching people come off on the other side, it looks like there's a big bump maybe coming off the ramp. It just drops. So I'm pretty worried about our rear jacks on the RV because that's definitely the type of situation that they would hit on.
We did raise ours up, so I'm hoping
Like it's enough.
Hoping it's enough.
I don't know.
We're not allowed to get out, so I don't know that I'm going to be allowed to get out and spot. Also, like, what are we going to... What's the other option?
Yeah, I don't know.
Once you're on the ferry, you have to get off. Ooh, yikes. I don't know.
Man.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
I did picture it being a little better, but...
Yeah, we've seen, numerous other RVs go across it.
Yeah, so maybe it's fine.
Maybe it's fine. It just, the cars were going like, dun.
Yeah, it was pretty rough looking.
All right. Oh, he did point at us.
Nice.
He pointed at us. We get to go first. All
Our
right,
turn.
here we go.
Here we go.
I'm a little nervous about this.
Me too.
Oh my. Are we dragging? Oh. I assume he's saying, she's saying right. Yeah.
I know.
Well, we're on the ferry. I'm still not sure if we dragged our rear bumper on the ground or not, but...
So I was trying to watch, but you was yelling at me to watch them.
No.
I'd much rather watch the RV.
I know. I wanted you to watch the RV too, but they were like waving all crazy. I don't know. But I know they were just focused on making sure everybody gets where they need to go. They're not focused on making sure that we don't hit
it
our
being
stuff.
a free thing, I can't imagine that they would cover the damages.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a stressful situation.
Yeah, it is.
The clearance side to side isn't obviously a ton, but it's not too close. Like, we're not too close to the edge of the ferry, and then there's a decent amount of room between us and the cars beside us, so it's really just the embarking and the disembarking that I'm most concerned about.
Yeah. I'm mostly worried about this other side from watching the people come on and off. I don't know.
Here we go, though.
Yeah.
This feels weird. Are you confused, Maverick? He's like, you're not driving, but we're moving. And everyone's moving with us.
This don't feel normal.
It does not feel normal, actually. It does feel a bit unnatural, just like I can see we're going along the water, but... Craig's hands aren't on the wheel.
This water's moving too.
It is. So I think the way the ferry is, like, I don't know that it really ever shuts off. It just uses pressure to keep it up against the land, and then they put the ramp down and you just go off or come on and then lift the ramp up, go across the river, and keep doing it all day, back and forth.
Very strange.
Look at Maverick.
No, boy, back up.
Okay, we're landing, or whatever you want to call it.
Docking? I don't know.
Docking.
Yeah.
Looking at their bumper,
my.
the way they're bumping.
Put my mirrors in.
Oh gosh, that's close.
Was it a bad drop
It
point?
seems like it.
It is pretty slow.
Yeah, okay, she's telling you to go that way and then that way. Okay, yep, and now she's saying to come straight. Oh, to the left. Now straight. To the right. To the right, she said. Right. Okay, now straight. Ooh, it's kind of nerve-wracking. We're not dragging the back bumper, are we? Thank you.
I don't like it.
I didn't know if the other people would tell us if we hit the back bumper, so I just was gonna ask the good Samaritans standing on the
I
side.
don't know that they would. I didn't like it though. That's too nerve-wracking. It ain't worth it, guys. It ain't worth it.
I don't know, but the road was good. The road was good.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like people just come to watch people disembark
I
the
think
ferry.
so. It's like the Miami boat ramp situation. You go watch people that can't unload or load up their boats.
Oh man.
Golly.
That was nerve-wracking, but the people out there said we were good, so I think we made it. Whew. It was a close one. It's a cute little old-timey town here in Dawson City. We're gonna come back later this evening for dinner. First, we're gonna go to the RV park, get settled in, set up, and yeah, then come back. Such a cute little town though. Took us about an hour and 10 to 15 minutes from the time we arrived at the other side of the river to crossing over to this side.
Although if we were going the other way, it seemed like it was busier on this side.
It
so
does.
It could be even longer if you're going the opposite way from us.
Probably want to go to the passenger side just a bit so that we're out of this tree, towards the driver just a bit more, a little bit more, and stop. So our Alaska trip officially came to an end in Dawson City. And if you're still here, thank you so much for joining us on one of the most epic summer adventures we've ever had. Of course, there were some more adventures to be had after this, including some of the broken down on the side of the road kind. Are you gonna look under it? You just don't even want to look.
I don't want to look.
So if you want to see that, I will put that video up next for you to watch. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.